BitChute. Mm-hmm. All right. All right.
Once upon a time, I straining my eyes, but no longer. I got an app. Y'all can come in the patio. Seriously. Jesus. All right. Well, here's my front door. Here is the wave. Here are my lovely neighbors. Hello, world. We are surviving the tsunami. Out here in Pacifica, I can tell you it is happening, y'all. It is happening.
Tiburon. Santa Cruz. Wow. Mm. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hmm. Where are we? Still not available. Uh-oh. 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 43 degrees. Rain. Rain. Fucking rain. I'm at 2 below zero, for Christ's sake. Oh, boy. Wow, that's crazy. 30% chance of snow mainly after 5 a.m. Temperatures falling to near 15 at 8 p.m. Mm-hmm. Snow before 11 a.m., then rain. What the fuck? 3 to 5 inches. Another ice coating. Oh, yeah. We ain't gonna get shit out of that, but fucking unpleasurable ice. Lots of it. Right. All right. Everything gonna be all right. Mm. 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 Shingles. Mm. What you doing, Scratchy Dog? Mm. Mm.
You guys, you're never gonna believe this, but I got shingles. Shingles. I know. I thought it was something that only old people got. Well, I guess I'm old. If you've never heard of shingles, it's basically like a super painful rash of blisters that happens to people who have had chicken pox at one time in their life. I guess when you get chicken pox, the pox goes away, but the virus stays in your body, biding its time dormant decades, and then sometimes it can flare up again later in life. Surprise! In this super painful, uncomfortable rash of blisters. I didn't realize what was going on at first. Well, I had a backache. One day I was out working in the casino editing some videos. But I've been editing all my videos out there, so I thought, oh god, in this area where we live in Death Valley, they mine a lot of borax, so she thought it'd be kind of cool to incorporate that into our cleaning tools, and also I guess it's better for the septic system than bleach, even though our washer is not connected to the septic system. Anyway, I use borax to wash my clothes, so I thought, well, I wonder if it's some kind of weird allergic reaction to borax. But then I also hung my comforter out on the clothesline to air out in the sun all day. So then I thought, well, it looks like there's bites, so maybe some kind of bugs got into my comforter. And then it seemed like it was spreading and getting worse. So my sister was like, well, maybe you should go to a doctor. And I had to go into Vegas anyways for another dentist appointment. I had to get my teeth cleaned. So glad I got rid of that staining that was bedoubling me last summer. Anyway, since I had to go into town anyways to see the dentist, I thought, all right, I'll drop in at the quick care, the urgent care, and see what's going on with these bug bites. $150 copay and 15-minute visit later, I was diagnosed with shingles. Like I said, I thought shingles was something only old people get. And by old, I mean over the age of 65. Well, I'm a long way from 65, but apparently this, like I said, the virus has been laying dormant in my body ever since chicken pox when I was like 8 or all those apparently in my body somewhere, just waiting for the chance to pop out again. And apparently it tends to happen to people who have weakened immune systems or are under a lot of stress. Well, I couldn't understand why I got shingles because, well, like I said, I'm a long way from 65, pretty healthy. I always make sure I get plenty of sleep, and I take isoflavones, vitamin D3, evening primrose oil, boron, green tea extract, vitamin E, turmeric, and as if that wasn't enough, there's more here, I also take wild yam calcium, and this really expensive kind of vitamin C that's like, I think it works out to $1.50 a packet, and I take 2 of these every single day, called lipospheric vitamin C. My friend Terry does a lot of research into supplements, and he swears by it, so I've been taking this for years, and well, it seems to work. I mean, I still haven't gotten COVID, and I haven't even really been sick in like, gosh, not quite 3 or 4 years. So anyway, I don't know how I got shingles. My immune system should be in tip-top shape. Oh, I also take lysine. I forgot to include that, but I haven't. A side effect from that, I got a little bit feverish one night, but well, that was it. That's the only thing I can think of. And well, according to all the research I did online, there's no cyclometer to take. And then he told me to put this capsaicin ointment cream on it, and then basically I just have to wait until it goes away. And oh gosh, according to what I read online, and I know you're not supposed to Google this stuff because it'll just make you paranoid and freak out, but well, I kind of want to know what's going on, what to expect. Well, apparently, shingles outbreaks last usually about 2 to 3 weeks. And, well, it's been about 11 or 12 days since I first had that backache. So, hopefully, I only have like another 10 more days to go. But in the meantime, I'm taking this valcyclovir. I'm using this capsaicin, which is, it's made out of capsaicin, the stuff in red peppers. It's a really interesting cream. And I had never used it before. I actually went to CVS here in town and picked it up on my way to go shoot some videos. I was going out to Ash Meadows to shoot some videos for my channel. And I thought, okay, well, I'll go into town, I'll get this ointment, I'll put some on, and then I'll go shoot the videos. Well, I didn't realize this isn't like super easy to put on because it's made out of hot red peppers. So you're not even supposed to touch it with your fingers. You're supposed to wear a rubber glove and then apply it carefully and wash your hands thoroughly. Well, I'm like in my car in the parking lot of CVS reading the directions. Like, how am I going to do this out here? Like, well, I had to get gas anyways. So I went to this gas station on the edge of Pahrump called the Horizon Market. Well, it's a fast trip gas station with the Horizon Market convenience store attached. Shout out to Horizon Market if you're watching this. Gas prices are among the lowest, if not the lowest, in Pahrump, but they're so janky. And this one in particular, on the way out towards Death Valley, oh man, you have to go next door into this bar to use the bathroom. So I was in this bar bathroom, and by the way, the bar is one of those bars where they sell deep fried foods. So the whole bar smells like cigarette smoke mixed with deep fried grease, which is a smell that never comes out of your hair and clothes. There was a bar in Vegas that I really like to go to called the Stage Door Casino. That was just like a really roll the waistband of my pants down really, really low. In fact, so low that I can't show it on YouTube. You know, so like my butt crack is hanging out like those gangbangers that you see. Remember that song? Pants on the ground, looking like a fool with your pants on the ground. Well, that's me. Anyway, yeah, it's a literal pain in the ass. But you know, when I was hiking or shooting the videos, it wasn't too bad walking around. It was like baby. So if you're watching, thank you. Anyway, funny underwear, but that's not what I was trying to show you. These blisters, man, they're so gnarly, and they go down to the zone that I can't show you. But that's what it looks like. Oh gosh, I feel like one of them YouTubers. Sorry about that. I don't typically make that kind of content anymore. Anyway, those of you who had shingles, you understand what I'm going through. And, well, my case is probably pretty mild. I just wanted something better for myself. I was starting to get comments from well-meaning people that would say to me, I don't understand how you can work out so much and still be so big. And I tried new, and I lost 10 pounds.
Welcome to beautiful downtown Los Angeles on a Saturday. I'm here at Lincoln Park, and if you still wait for your Christmas presents to arrive, I got some bad news for you. There's thousands and thousands of Christmas presents they're never going to get to your house because they're all empty boxes. boxes right here, they clean them out. What happened is, when the train comes and has to stop, people come with their bolt cutter, cut the locks, and take all the presents out, and take all the stuff out, and they leave all those empty boxes here. There's thousands and thousands of boxes. You have to see it to believe it. This is Los Angeles. Unbelievable. I mean, where's my Christmas present? Hundreds and hundreds of packages. As you can see, there's a lot of RVs parked here. The cargo theft of the Union Pacific Railroad tracks have been going on before Christmas. Those are all UPS, FedEx, and Amazon packages that have been stolen. So what I did know today is that one of those trains actually derailed today. So that's brand new news. That wasn't even on the news yet. Later on that night, my friend Louis called me and said, "Hey, did you see the news? One of those trains derailed right there where you are."
Good morning. I'm watching this packages. Oh, what a shame.
You got some Nike boxes, chairs, Pokemon pinatas. Look at all the toys here. Thousands and thousands of packages. As far as the eye can see. I like all the graffiti and Dodgers, Lakers.
Mm.
It becomes quite an attraction. People come here and look what's going on. There's one of those cat trees. I don't even know what all that stuff is. But what happened is, it derailed this train. See this?
Wow.
So this train is stuck here.
This fucking train's off the track.
Wherever they want to go.
Holy shit.
Derailed right there. And that's all close to downtown. This is unbelievable. You gotta see it to believe it. They can't believe it. They're just looking at it. Flat screen TV was in here. And look, this is where it derailed. I don't know what's happened because there's so much stuff on the ground here. All the packages.
Wow.
I'm not sure what that is. They look like syringes.
Syringes.
All this stuff they don't need.
Wow.
Just leave here. Look at all those containers have to be delivered. People waiting for their stuff for weeks. But it ain't gonna happen anytime soon. Because the track here, the train is derailed. And how do they ever put that one back onto the train tracks? I have no idea. How did this happen? I would love to go down here and check out all the packages, not for the sake of getting something for free, just what it's all is. There's still a lot of stuff laying on the train tracks right here. Some people get arrested just walking up here trying to pick up some stuff for free. It looks like those are iPad cases. So the train comes down here, stop. I don't know how long they're gonna stay here, but they'll probably climb up here with a bolt cutter, cut up, open those locks, and just get everything out of the containers. And there's plenty of them here. I don't see any security around here. Everybody could go on there right now. They got all those barbed wire fences here. You're not gonna make this fence. But look how easy it is to climb over here. Me being overweight, I have no problem to climb over this thing here.
Good morning. I'm looking, watching
These are sharp barbed wire.
a guy from German and Venice. All them packages that were taken out of the train.
Imagine if Segment and Fivetran had an open
Now the
source
train is
and then taught that
derailed.
baby how to do reverse ETL.
Good
That's
morning
first.
to you.
Open
How you
source
doing?
and API first. We offer
We're at one
event stream,
below zero.
cloud ETL, and reverse ETL pipelines all in one place. Our pricing is transparent.
The safest area to walk around, but it's definitely an area where you can take some awesome pictures of downtown LA. Looks like there was a little fire here. There's syringes, needles everywhere here. We love LA. Look at the view you got here. We got the Twin Tower Jail here, Los Angeles County Jail. Man, if you would have a model here, you can take some really cool shots with the Los Angeles in the background. There's a train on top of me right now. Yeah.
You're hearing Flores still dealing with stomach issues. Well, we didn't know that.
Where's Superman when you
Look,
need
the
him?
train is derailed. So now that they take all this
No
shit,
idea what that is. Sounds like there's a gas
all
pipe.
kinds of shit, medical supplies,
Actually,
all
the sheriff
kinds of
officer here
shit.
walking up and down. But he just come here to look at it too. I think he took some pictures as well. He can't believe it either.
All right. We're all right.
Well, one thing
I don't
for
know
sure,
if you
we
heard
know
about
the
this,
rail because of the packages.
all the Chinese shit.
That's what he told me.
They've been breaking into the trains.
We still got some Christmas trees here. And of course, I'm back on my scooter because it's the easiest to get around here. Warning, high pressure gas pipeline. Looks like they arrested somebody right here. They caught one guy. Holy macaroni.
Did you see any of this on the news? All the thousands and thousands of boxes.
For free. Lots of RVs.
Oh, well, they're breaking into the trains when the trains stop,
That's for sure.
ripping thousands and thousands of shit out of the train. They don't know what's
All
in the
those
train.
packages had brand new stuff in it.
Boxes of syringes, flat screen, all the shit we use. Medication. Some of them really suck because they're people's pictures.
Lighter fluid, teddy bear, Santa
Look at
Claus, or some candy canes. Or Michael Kors jeans. What?
Look at that. Made in China,
Make sure they're
baby.
not gonna take your tires. Taylor! But you gotta appreciate the beauty too. I love
Anyways,
those
this is a
boxes
big
no matter
story.
what.
Well, the train
I
is
like the
derailed.
combination as well.
And I can rewind
Well,
it.
I'm definitely not going down this way. he's swinging some kind of chain over there.
Yeah, he's some big badass community
This is
right
something
now.
you normally only see in the movies. Those little apartments. Look at this one. This looks like he has cars from Mad Max in his front yard. Right when you think you've seen it all,
That's all
you've seen it with your
packages.
bare eyes.
This is German in Venice. I said too much going on. Yeah. Well.
No matter how healthy you feel right
You know
now,
what I mean?
your immune system is under constant attack. Not just from colds and viruses, stress, lack of sleep, allergies,
Don't let it
all
get to
weaken
you.
your immune system.
Just keep
I
rolling
got a
on.
question, and maybe you know why. When you see those palm trees, why is that metal thing around the palm trees all the time? I've seen it in Hawaii before. I think because the bugs cannot climb up there and they slide down, but I'm not sure. In Beverly Hills, the fire hydrants are silver. Anywhere else, they're yellow. But I don't know. Right here, they're pink. See all this stuff is laying here? I don't really know what that is.
Oh, no way. Medical pen.
One dose, only 40 milligrams, so I don't think
Oh, an EpiPen.
this is something
Look at that.
people
Thousands of
have access
EpiPens.
to that easy. It's all laying right here.
It's been rolling with the punches. Yeah.
A rapid test,
Yeah.
vitamins.
Rapid tests, masks, all kinds of shit.
I mean, I don't want to go too far because I got a ticket once before for trespassing, taking pictures of the railway tracks. But you catch the drift.
Yeah. It's all going to collapse in on themselves, I think.
What's all this stuff?
My opinion.
Oh, swab kits for your nose for the test. You know which test?
Corona test. There you go, Joe Biden. You're getting them all from China. Yeah, Sis sent me
Rapid tests.
a video we'll watch here if we can find it. 7 ways hospitals benefit during Corona. Look at that. Goes on for miles. And that's a train right there that's derailed. You can see it crooked.
This is the other direction.
Amazing, ain't it? Yeah.
As you can hear, it sounds like a gas pipe is broken. I've been in Boyle Heights before, but I've never been to this specific area. But how cool is this? They put all those really cool movie signs, billboards, the one that go on top of the freeway, they put it right here. I didn't know. Look, they're all rolled up here.
Oh, no shit.
And if you don't know, now you know. That's why I like to explore, to find things I never seen before. There's some more signs
No,
up
you
there.
didn't say how it
See, that's the
derailed.
billboard I'm talking about. No time to die. They're never going to use that billboard again.
Look at that.
Man, maybe I should come here and ask one day if I can get some of those.
Yeah, get some of them
Bird is
billboards.
here. And where else can you see stuff like this? And this? Only in LA. Look, this is totally burned out. Maybe if you're in an area and you see everything covered with stickers, maybe this is not the best area to be around. I love those freeway signs. 10 freeway and 5 freeway, interstate. Oh, I never seen this mural before. This is my favorite one in Los Angeles.
Some of the murals are beautiful. I mean, Spray King, you did
Awesome.
all that? I'm pretty.
See, oftentimes people steal those signs on the freeway entrance. Number 5 is gone, and that one, number 5, is gone as well. There's an unmarked police car over here. There's a whole box of leaking oil.
Look at
This
that
is Los
oil.
Angeles, people, but I can see light at the end of the tunnel. Uh-oh, there's a glove. There's a hole in here.
Yeah, we warming up. 2 degrees now.
This is the way to power.
Shut up.
See people pull over and take pictures. People living on the side, but looks like
Wow.
it burned here many times. The whole site here is burned. There's big homeless encampments right next to the railroad track here. All the graffiti on the wall.
Hometown is 9 degrees right now. Where's hometown?
Looks like he's LAPD. He got a little drone there. He was just checking it out from the top. And here's your Valentine's gift already. You can come and pick it up. And the stereo if you need one. And this is also easy access here. Somebody cut those bars.
Perks, yeah.
I know you can't believe it, but I mean, look at this. Thousands.
All the shit we bring in from China. Look at that.
Looking for some empty containers. If you have a restaurant or Chinese fast food, come down here.
Oh, no shit. The stone,
They're gonna push it over.
styrofoam containers.
Everywhere, packages. More and more. Those are all the ones that got emptied out. I mean, you cannot make this up.
In New Jersey.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, we're just a little bummed because we're getting cold. Now I'm going to go to 42 fucking degrees tomorrow and raining. I don't need that shit, man. It's 2 days we've been below 0.
Look at this.
Wow, look at that.
Set up.
I don't know what it is.
Lamp, really nice lamp. Look, some more stuff here. This is not even open yet. But I'm not gonna take it home because my luck, I'm gonna get stopped by the police. They say, "Oh, you stole it from those things."
So we're going. The ground's super cold, and we'll get rain in here. Just going to turn into
this is crazy.
just a complete sheet of ice.
There's another light like this.
Tired of it. I like snow.
Around the railroad tracks in Los Angeles.
You can see this train's.
Yeah, people, don't forget to be kind. I don't think all those people, they stole those packages. night.
Mess, huh?
Well, my friends, that was it. Live here from downtown Los Angeles, from the railroad tracks. And if you didn't get your Christmas presents yet, maybe you're going to write Amazon. They're pretty good with giving you the money back if the presents never got there.
Yeah, they got a big pile of shit to deal with, don't you think?
This is way more interesting than waiting for customers to come. This is really, like, exciting for me to be here. Anyway, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, push the notification bell. And
we're talking about this and the tsunami.
See stuff like this on YouTube. Anyway, I see you guys later. It starts raining. Tschüssing.
Yeah, we can rewind it. You can if you want. I'll put the link in chat. Pretty cool cat.
Hey parents, over here. Let me show you
Waiting for
why
it to
us
warm
kids
up in
love
here.
playing karate gymnastics. Players
I
are
don't
hero
know what
and
happened
wizards using math.
last night with the stove. I get that loaded up. Stacy's didn't get back. Oh, ice is awful, man. It is awful. Yeah, I got rain coming. And just terrible. You know, I mean, what can you do about it? Stop weather control. I know that Jim Lee did a good video. My phone news. Yeah, where can we go here? Let's go here. We'll save that for Sister Golden here when she comes in. Yeah. So they're stranded on the island, the Van Wives, out of Puerto Rico. I guess we'll have to see. Wonder how she's got shingles. Where's the other one? What's the one? Oh, no, maybe over here. You know, let this play. I'm gonna make me a toast and give me a cigarette. Oh yeah, this happened in a few places in California. I don't know why they film it in this thin screen. I hate that fucking screen. It's the most stupidest shit you ever seen, in my opinion.
Come in the patio.
Well, if you're gonna video, why videotape in a thin screen like that?
Jesus. All right. Well, here's my front door.
I'll be back.
Here is the wave. Here are my lovely neighbors. Hello, world. We are surviving the tsunami. Out here in Pacifica, I can tell you it's happening, y'all. It is happening. Holy.
There's a tsunami advisory in effect. Stay out of the water, off the beach,
Texted the next day. Same guy.
Is that even legal?
And get this. He remembered my name.
Of course.
Hey, blink twice if you're in danger.
Whoa, guys. At State Farm, we actually get to know you. It's called service. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
It's kind of scary, I'll tell you. Think you're I miss snow, but you can keep the ice, yeah. So tsunami. Yeah, all right. Do what you ever got to do. We're here. Yeah. I don't know if this is another one. Let's go see. Come on, man. Oh, yeah.
RubberStack is a CDP for developers. Imagine if Segment Factory had an open source baby and then taught that baby how to do reverse ETL. That's RudderStack. We're open source and API first.
I don't know what you're talking about, shithead. What you're trying to sell.
From the CBS Bay Area studios,
Oh, this is CBS. I'm gonna get in trouble.
Right now on CBSN Bay Area, a tsunami advisory still in effect tonight for the entire U.S. West Coast. A threat to the Bay Area.
And hundreds of East Bay residents heading back home tonight. Why some say the evacuation was a big surprise.
Plus, we speak to an expert who says there is a possibility another eruption could occur. Thank you for joining us. I'm Juliette Goodrich.
And I'm Brian Hackney. All this happened. And now, at 6 o'clock tonight, people are still being cautioned to stay off the beach in its state of Tonga. An undersea volcano active for days.
Watch the pressure wave come off that.
Steam and ash 12,000 feet high and 3 miles wide. Water and small rocks rained down over the Tongan capital 40 miles away. With a tsunami strafing Tonga's largest island, even their king had to evacuate his palace. Many families from Tonga live in San Mateo County, and they have been utterly cut off from their loved ones back home. That blast happened around dinner time in Tonga, sending tsunami waves up and over the most populated islands. Images
we
posted
watched
on
one
Facebook
in
show people being
Japan.
driven from their homes, and then
Extensively.
nothing. Shortly
A lot
after
of
the
video.
eruption, internet service was abruptly cut off and remains so tonight.
A Tongan pastor at a San Carlos church says the reports he got from family and friends were terrifying.
They said they never saw anything like that. It was like black rain coming down from the sky. And they found out later they're the little rocks. You can grab them from on top of your car and hold it. Still believe that something good's gonna come out, And that's our prayer all night last night, that God will.
Praying won't help you.
Our little
Praying will do you no good.
which we love so much.
Because communications are all shut down tonight, many Tongans say they are extremely worried because they haven't been able to reach their loved ones. About 100,000 people live on that island alone.
We have an update tonight. The tsunami advisory forcing more than 100 people to evacuate from the Berkeley Marina this morning. But that order was just lifted, according to Alameda County OES. But they are still warning people to use caution on boats and on docks. And earlier, KPIX5 Sean Chitness spoke to some of those who were asked to evacuate and learned more about why that particular spot had experts concerned about the potential impact.
Traffic is moving again here along University Avenue at the Berkeley Marina. Police closed off the street in the morning as that tsunami advisory was just beginning to make sure people were kept a safe distance away, as well as allow experts to study the waves along the shore. Just after 7 in the morning, residents at the marina got an earlier start to their Saturday than they planned.
They drove by with the patrol boats and also walked up and down the docks with loudspeakers telling us to evacuate immediately.
About 10% of the boats have people here who live on board. Berkeley police evacuated around 115 residents.
First time for everything.
Some have lived here for more than 20 years. They said the water was calmer today than other times when they were still able to stay in their boats.
Usually, if there's a storm, you feel something. This is placid water.
To help residents ride out the tsunami advisory away from their homes, the American Red Cross came here with supplies and stayed on the marina while they waited to go back to their boats.
We're always here to help people in any kind of need, especially for the folks like here today in the Berkeley Marina if they need some assistance.
The California Geological Survey was on site observing the water to see what the impact might be. They noticed at least 3 surges in the waves, even making a subtle whirlpool in the water that visitors may not have noticed otherwise.
I've seen a couple boats try to come into the harbor like 3 or 4 times, and they just turn around and go back out because the currents is too strong.
Hey, big old handsome.
Major
Good morning
issues,
to
but
you.
the potential for damage to property and danger
Morning, Bubba,
nearby
Bubba.
required them to study the scene.
We got a lot of news to cover this morning, Bubba. I'm making a toast.
Hours before we were allowed back out.
Reporting in Berkeley, Sean Chitness, KPIX 5.
And this just in, video of a
Oh,
surfer
good.
who had to be rescued tonight about 300 feet offshore.
Good, I got another
San
video
Francisco's
you
Ocean
can watch.
Beach. Park rangers say he's okay. He is
German
being
and
evacuated
Venice.
for non-life-threatening exposure to cold
Did
water.
a good one on
Rescuers say
all
the waves
the
were so strong
stolen
they broke the
merchandise out of
surface
the
surfboard. And we got lots of new videos showing
trains.
big waves, not necessarily associated
And,
with the tsunami, because we did have high tides at the same time. Almost coincident with the arrival of the tsunami wave was high tide, so it's hard to tell the difference between the two, except for that video that Darren showed you. But along the Bay Area coastline today, video from the North Bay,
So I got that
waves
one
hitting the
to show
Sonoma
you.
County coast, and video from Bodega Bay. You can see a
So
boat out
Golden
there.
is
Actually,
a
being
good
out
one.
shore is fairly safe for a boat.
Uh,
Tsunami
7
that was
waves.
being tossed around by
The
some of the waves.
hospitals
A
are
lot of
making
people watching
money. Hands
all
over
the waves
fist.
slam against the coast, which is not a brilliant idea during a tsunami advisory. Here's some wild shots out of Pacifica. Waves crashing right over that seawall. Water spilling
I
right
woke
onto the
up, it was
roadway.
about
And you
3,
can see
4
the
degrees
car
below
getting slashed
zero.
as it goes by, Jules.
It's 4
And
degrees
Marin
right
County
now.
also saw some minor
got
flooding
rain
this morning.
coming,
Streets
if
were
you can
flooded
believe
near the
that,
Yellow
Bubba.
Ferry Harbor and saw pedestrians to be
Disappointing.
careful of the waves and to stay
Winter
clear
again.
of the beaches, campgrounds, and
3
low-lying
years in a
areas.
row they
But
went
some
there.
residents had this fear.
It was high tide at 9:30, so we're more concerned about those pilings. If it had been more water and if the docks could come up over the tops of those pilings. But as you can see, we've got plenty of ways to go there.
The world
And
keeps
we're not the
going
only
around
ones
now.
feeling the effects of the tsunami. In fact, here is some new video out of Orange County tonight. Massive waves
I'll be there in
crashing
about-
along the Southern California shore. Deputies from Orange County PD were at the beach asking people to keep their distance from the water. In Redondo Beach, fishermen at the Redondo Harbor are being forced to keep their boats docked tonight as the tsunami advisory remains in effect for California.
I mentioned that this all happened totally coincidentally right at the time of high tide this morning in the Bay Area, and Darren's going to break that down for us, Darren.
We're going to go back to high tide, which was at 8:45 this morning, which it just happened to be the exact time biggest wave energy from the tsunami got here. And I think this video probably drives home the point more than anything else we've seen.
The other night was blowing. It was blowing 40 miles an hour.
That's Soquel Creek. The ocean is that way. In fact, this is just upstream from Capitola Beach. It's almost, the beach is almost just out of view there. This is supposed to be a creek flowing that way, and this video was shot at 8:45 when, with high tide and the added surge of the tsunami, the creek started flowing backwards, upstream. So when we talk about unexpected things coming seemingly out of the blue, that drives the point home, I think, probably more than anything. Let me show you how this occurred. This is a way of gauging high tide in addition to wave energy. The blue line shows you what we know high tide was supposed to be today.
Yeah, it looked like a big pressure wave.
Look at the convergence right there. The tsunami comes just
if you watch a video real close, when that thing pops, you'll see a wave go right across. That's not the water wave. That's the explosion wave.
Height by a foot. And that's the criteria for a tsunami advisory. We will be under a tsunami advisory.
Anyways, we're getting the temperature up. What was it, 57? I don't understand it.
The tide tell us it should be for 3 straight hours.
I had to turn the stove down the other night twice, 3 times.
Tonight at about 11:45. So we still have to watch this closely for the next several hours. That's why it says until further notice on the tsunami.
Yeah, I heard Chile. We watched one on Peru.
Brian, back over to you.
Okay, thanks, Darren. New at 6. This tsunami advisory might have been something of a surprise to wake up to for a lot of us this morning. It was to me. I spoke with volcanologist Wendy Stovall today about just how far and wide the effects of the ocean and the tsunami really reached.
Fortunately, the volcano itself is relatively shallow, so the amount of water that was likely displaced during the eruption was not a huge amount. It is surprising that it reached the west coast. The simple physics that are really unlikely for anything like that to happen. But yes, it did reach the west coast. The eruption was very powerful. There are reports that it was heard as far as Alaska. There were sensors that picked it up around the world. Not just seismic sensors, but sensors that measure sound that is inaudible to the human ear.
Wendy did mention there is always the possibility there could be a big or bigger eruption from the same source. That would be bad news for Tonga. But the West Coast, at least, would have 11 hours of warning before any subsequent tsunami.
Rap song. All righty. Avanagila. Avanagila. Oh, yeah. Come on, man. Come on. Give me a problem, man. Good morning, ladies. I don't know where to start. Donna's birthday. Bess Eddie's in the house. I didn't know it was her birthday.
Come in that patio. Seriously. Jesus. All right. Well, here's my front door. Here is the wave. Here are my lovely neighbors. Hello, world. We are surviving the tsunami. Out here, it's
Hello,
yeah, I
well,
tell
it's
you, it
Fernandez
is happening,
Tsunami.
y'all. It is happening. Holy, holy.
Wow. Oh, yeah. Happy birthday. There we go. Yeah, you're in the title now, Donna. How's everyone doing? Happy birthday. All right. With that, you want to watch the Amazon packaging? This was pretty good. He did a good job. And the train's derailed. I don't know if anyone heard this. The train itself is derailed.
Empty boxes right here, they clean them out. What happened is, when the train comes and has to stop, they come with their bolt cutter, cut the locks, and take all the presents out, and take all the stuff out, and they leave all those empty boxes here. There's thousands and thousands of boxes. You have to see it to believe it. This is Los Angeles. Unbelievable. I mean, where's my Christmas present?
All the ship from China. Corona Bonatel, oranges, flat screen TVs.
Hundreds and hundreds of packages.
Yeah. Homeless encampment. Actually, you gotta give him credit for even going down in this neighborhood.
As you can see, there's a lot of RVs parked here.
Those are the lucky ones
Cargo
in the
theft of the
RV.
Union Pacific Railroad tracks have been going on before Christmas. Those are all UPS, FedEx, and Amazon packages that have been stolen.
During over terrain. Yeah, I know.
So what I didn't know today is that one of those trains
Well,
actually
you can't let
derailed
that bum
2
you
days.
out.
That's brand new news. It wasn't even on the news yet. Later on that night, my friend Louis called me and said, "Hey, did you see the news? One of those trains derailed right there where you are."
Nah.
Look at those people waiting still for their Christmas portrait pictures.
So, them portraits, somebody gave me one of Buddy.
Nike boxers.
They almost look like a painting
Cheers.
on canvas.
Pokemon pinatas. Look at all the toys here. Thousands and thousands of packages. As far as the eye can see. I like all the graffiti here. Dodgers, Lakers.
When my son buying me a
It becomes quite an attraction. People
come
Nice,
and look what's
Donna.
going on. There's one of those cat trees. I don't even know what all that stuff is. But what happened is, it derailed this train. You see this? So this train is stuck here
Derailed.
and can't go wherever they want to go. See, you got derailed right there. And that's all close to downtown. This is unbelievable. You got to see it to believe it. They can't believe it. They're just looking at it. Flat screen TV was in here.
Oh,
And
yeah.
look, this is where it derailed. I don't know what's happened because there's so much stuff on the ground here. All the packages. I'm not sure what that is. They look like syringes. See all this stuff they don't need.
Happy
Just
birthday,
leave
girl.
here. Look at all those containers have to be delivered. People waiting for their stuff for weeks. But it ain't going to happen anytime soon. Because the track here, the train is derailed. And how do they ever put that one back onto the train tracks? I have no idea. How did this
Oh,
happen?
no kidding.
I would love to go down here and check out all the packages, not for the sake of getting something for free, just what it's all is. But there's still a lot of stuff laying on the train tracks right here. Some people get arrested just walking up here trying to pick up some stuff for free. It looks like those are iPad cases. So the train comes down here, has to stop. I don't know how long they're going to stay here, but they'll probably climb up here with a bolt cutter, cut up, open those locks, and just get everything out of the containers. And there's plenty of them here. I don't see any security around here. Everybody could go on there right now. They got all those barbed wire fences here. You're not going to make this fence.
And even Donna's tough. She's on the Western Mass. It's January, man.
Razor sharp barbed
So
wire.
Ralph be bitching all next week with the frozen ground. Yeah, just try to be as good as you can. You know what I mean, Groveland? Kim Phil Sky. Wow. Anyone see Leslie Boslaw's video? I'll play that in a minute. She had circles over her sky.
There we go. Beautiful downtown LA. I mean, this is probably not the safest area to walk around, but it's definitely an area where you can take some awesome pictures of downtown LA. Looks like there was a little fire here. There's syringes, needles everywhere here. We love LA. Look at the view you got here. We got the Twin Tower Jail here, Los Angeles County Jail. Man, if you would have a model here, you can take some really cool shots with the Los Angeles in the background. There's a train on top of me right now. Yeah. How you get them back on track? That's the question. Where is Superman when you need him? I have no idea what that is. Sounds like there's a gas pipe. There's actually a sheriff officer here walking up and down. But he just come here to look at it too. I think he took some pictures as well. He can't believe it either. Well, one thing for sure we know, it didn't derail because of the packages. That's what he told me right now. We still got some Christmas trees
You
here.
said it didn't derail?
Well, one thing for sure we know, it didn't derail
packages.
No.
That's what he told me right now. We still got some Christmas trees here.
No, there's tons and tons of weight on
I'm
them.
back on my scooter because it's the easiest to get around here. Warning, high pressure gas pipeline. Looks like they arrested somebody right here. They caught one guy.
Manchai Senior Apartment Building had
Holy
evacuate
mackerel.
at 3 a.m. 2 days later because of a busted water pipe and sprinklers.
Some Nike Airs for free.
My side of the
Lots of
building did.
RVs. Good place to
Wow,
shoot a music
that's really
video. That's for
terrible.
sure. All those packages had brand new stuff in it.
Mm. 5 degrees, 5.9, 62 in the house. Woke up at 57.
Santa Claus.
I don't understand this stove sometimes. Just don't understand it.
Or Michael Kors jeans. What? Make sure they're not going to take your tires. Taylor! But you got to appreciate the beauty too. I love those palm trees no matter what. And I like the cloud formation as well.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm definitely not going down this way. He's swinging some kind of chain over there. This is something you normally only see in the movies. Those little apartments. Look at this one. This looks like he has cars from Mad Max in his front yard.
Mm-hmm.
Right when you think you've seen it all, you've seen it with your bare eyes. I got a question, and maybe you know why. When you see those palm trees, why is that metal thing around the palm trees all the time?
Whitehead, yeah.
I've seen it in Hawaii before.
Cool.
I think because the bugs cannot climb up there and they slide down, but I'm not sure. In Beverly Hills, the fire hydrants are silver. Anywhere else, they're yellow. But I don't know. Right here,
Yeah.
they're pink. See, all this stuff is laying here. I don't really know what
Yeah, I
that
think
is.
that's an EpiPen.
Some kind of pen.
Amara.
One dose, only 40 milligrams. So I don't think this is something that your people have access to that easy. All laying right here. A rapid test. Vitamins.
Yeah, I heard their population are going back down
I don't
now,
go too far.
from what
I
I
got a
see.
ticket once before for trespassing, taking pictures of the railroad tracks. But you catch the drift. So
Wow. Scripted. I love it. High five to you.
For the test.
I can't waste my time on that bullshit. No, just too much bullshit. Tom Brady didn't know the ball was deflated. Fuck you, Tom Brady.
Rapid tests.
He's been playing with football since he was 5, 6 years old or whatever. He knew the ball was deflated, and it don't matter anyway. It's all a scripted show. So the train is derailed, if you can see that, if you even care. It goes through there pretty slow. I don't understand how it derailed. I don't think they do either.
This is the other direction.
Oh, yeah.
As you can hear, it sounds like a gas pipe is broken. I've been in Boyle Heights before, but I've never been to this specific area. But how cool is this? They put all those really cool movie signs, billboards, the one that go on top of the freeway, and put it right here.
This is cool. I didn't know that. Look at that. They store them. So I guess they print the billboard out.
And if you don't know, now you know. That's why I like to explore, to find things I never seen before. There's some more signs up there. See, that's the billboard I'm talking about. No time to die. They're never going to use that billboard again. Man, maybe I should come here and ask one day if I can get some of those. The ghetto bird is here. And where else can you see stuff like this? And this. Only in LA. Look, this is totally burned out.
Can't either.
Maybe if you're in an area and you
I
see
watch a little soccer once in a while when I'm super
maybe this
bored.
is not the best area to be around.
And I get all my Formula One on YouTube. The highlights.
Oh, I never seen this mural before. This is my favorite one.
Manifesting sign on the wall. Sickening. Awesome. Of course it's sickening.
See,
all lives matter.
People steal those signs on the freeway entrance. Number 5 is gone.
I wonder if that bullshit ever going to rise back up.
Well.
You think that bullshit will ever rise back up?
There's a whole box of leaking oil. This is Los Angeles, people. But I can see light at the end of the tunnel. Uh-oh, there's a glove.
Well, Formula One, there's been some questioning stuff, but I'm not there to watch who wins. I just watch how these people are handling these cars, because if you really understood what was going on, it'd blow your mind.
See people pull over and take pictures. People living on the side, but looks like it burned here many times. The whole side here is burned. There's big homeless encampments right next to the railroad track here. All the graffiti on the wall. Looks like he's LAPD. He got a little drone there. He's just checking it out from the top. And here's your Valentine's gift already. You can come and pick it up. And the stereo if you need one. And this is also easy access here. Somebody cut those bars.
Yeah, right on. I agree with you. There ain't no solving this. We went in New World Order. 40 years ago, I listened to Billy Cooper. 30 years ago, Billy Cooper said, when New World Order gets in, they start putting in the steps. If you're not on it, and working together, they ain't never going to defeat it. He's going to come in, and they're going to control our lives, and they're going to make us bark like dogs when they want us barking like dogs. No, anyways.
Those are all the ones that got emptied out.
Oh, well. Just be good with yourself. Try to stay healthy. Try to, do the best you can in life. But like all great societies, this one's going to come apart. 200 years from now, when they say, why'd it come apart? They'll probably say greed.
Look, there's some, they're unopened. Look at this. A brand new setup. it's still right here. If you want it, pick it up. They ain't gonna take it. This is crazy. There's another light like this. See, I didn't know all this exists around the railroad tracks in Los Angeles.
Look at this. The train's derailed. So look at that. That bell's been ringing 24/7. Poor people living near there.
They weren't too kind.
Oh, yeah.
Well, my friends, that was it. Live here from downtown Los Angeles.
Right.
From the railroad tracks. And if you didn't get your Christmas presents yet, maybe you're going to write Amazon. They're pretty good with giving you the money back if the presents never got there. Today is Saturday. I'm supposed to work, but this is way more interesting than waiting for customers to come. This is really like exciting for me to be here. Anyway, if
I
you
think
like
we're
the
going to
video,
see a
give me a
lot.
thumbs up, push the notification bell.
I think you're going to see a lot of
Maybe
problems
you'll
with this in
subscribe.
Amazon.
See stuff like this on YouTube.
Amazon going to say you
Maybe
got
like
the
5 minutes
package.
later it starts raining. Just
Who knows? Who knows? Anyways, I'll put the link to this in chat. He's got some real good videos. He gets around. A lot of videos on what's damage. We can watch that one. Dub. Wow. What the fuck? I don't even know how to read your bill, Deb. You in here? Oh, boy. Let's see if we go to the top. Energy charge, first 1,000 kilowatt. It says 9.3 cents per kilowatt hour. All kilowatt hour above 1,000 is 10.4. Fuel charge. Holy shit. What the fuck, Tangul, is this? Wow, Deb, I can't help you here. Looks like somebody really... I can open my bill. Oh, I don't know what all this shit means. Nope. Ain't telling me what your actual kilowatt hour is. What's that bill? I don't think this is a bill, though. Wow. That is really, really weird. Yeah, this ain't gonna tell me nothing. I don't have my bill in front of me. What do we got here? Oh, home on the range. Yeah. Bullshit. Bullshit alert. Bullshit. I don't have mine, but if I find it, Deb, I'll take a shot of it for you. Wow, that's a real weird electric bill. Oh, home on the range. What else we got here? Flooding damage. I think we already played that. We can go play it again. Carol's video. Oh, home on the range.
According to the Beatles, all you need is love. It's a fine sentiment, heartfelt and hopeful. I would say, though, that once you've been round the houses a few times, seen a bit of life, you come to realise that in all things that matter, from affairs of the heart to business dealings, it's really about trust. Our trust is a gift we choose to give. It's a pricelessly valuable commodity and may form the foundation for a happy life, for long and fruitful relationships. But given unwisely and in error, offered up to an undeserving recipient and then abused by them, trust is as fragile as a soap bubble. In truth, trust is a one-time only offer. Real, meaningful trust can only be given once. Once the soap bubble is burst, there's no fixing it. Once trust is gone, on account of its being misused, it never really comes back, not in the pure form of before. After a breach of trust, everything is different and forever, and in our hearts, we all know that's true. A broken vase might be glued back together, but you could never again be as confident as before about filling it with water. A functioning and civilized society is also based in large part upon trust. Short of the application of physical force, tanks on the streets, soldiers with rifles, the power of democratically elected governments, such as we have been taught to listen to, even to take for granted, is just an illusion. A handful of people is put in charge of the affairs of state, and a multitude of citizens lets them get on with it. This arrangement is wholly predicated, however, on trust by the many of the few. If the handful of people trusted with keeping the lights on and the streets safe to walk abuses and loses the trust of the millions, then that functioning society is no more. What follows is either despotism that must be sustained at the point of a bayonet, or anarchy and chaos. Without recourse to the tanks and bullets, that untrustworthy and untrusted handful of people is suddenly and utterly powerless, impotent in the face of all those they have wronged. All at once the curtain is pulled back to reveal the Wizard of Oz for the pitiful little conman he really is. Fool me once, shame on you, as the old adage has it. Fool me twice, shame on me. Over and over again, during the last 2 years, we have listened to the handful of people, and by that I mean not just the elected government, but their supposed opposition as well, craven and complicit in the abuse of trust, and always we have been let down. I say we have been deliberately and cynically misled for many months. Repeatedly, we have been told things that were, to say the very least, subsequently proven to be incorrect and incomplete. Countless statements were made with the intention of frightening us into obedience. Information that might have enabled us better to understand the reality of the situation, better to make informed decisions for ourselves, has been withheld or suppressed. Worse yet, ridiculed and dismissed as nonsense and conspiracy theory. Time and again we have had to listen to experts predicting catastrophes that never happened. We've been told that our submission to this or that inconvenience, indignity or imposition on our freedom and rights will secure a return to the normality of before. normality freed from the constant fear that what is permitted today will be forbidden again tomorrow. The cumulative effect of all of this has been the erosion of trust. Trust in elected representatives, trust in scientists and even in science itself, trust in the mainstream media, trust in medical professionals, trust in the NHS. The list is long indeed. Also desperately damaged, perhaps beyond repair for many, is trust in the police. It's been trotted out repeatedly that here in Great Britain we are policed by consent, which is to say that for around 200 years the police force has based its legitimacy not on the application of naked force, as is the case elsewhere in the world, but on account of having the confidence, the trust of the British people. During the past 2 years, however, the police have increasingly been seen, rightly or wrongly, as enforcers of government will. In the face of public protests, they have been seen to favour those in tune with official sentiment and rigorously to oppose those deemed dissenting from the government narrative of the moment. Among many errors, this one is especially gross. If the point when too many citizens come to regard police officers not as people to be trusted, but as a group to be avoided, then a Rubicon has been crossed. There will be no going back. I say again, trust is precious and fragile. Collective trust in society is made ultimately of the trust of individuals. Each of us must be persuaded that the society of which we are a part is a good thing, something worth having and defending, honest and humane, a cradle for our best interests. Each of us must believe, and have genuine reasons for believing, that our efforts as citizens are helping maintain something honourable and right. Last week, in the thick of Downing Street Party Day, the Labour Party released a statement by an NHS nurse named only as Jenny. As news broke about suitcases full of wine and dancing in the basement of number 10, Jenny was quoted as saying, "I remember the 20th of May 2020 vividly. I spent hours on the phone to a man who's in the hospital car park, utterly desperate to see his wife. He begged, wept, shouted to be let in, but we said no for the greater good of everyone else. She died unexpectedly and alone as the government had a party." I read the words over and over. Utterly desperate. Begged, wept, shouted. We said no. She died alone. The tone was even ambiguous somehow, so that it was unclear whether the talk of the greater good was sincere or sarcastic. It was also gallingly, eye-poppingly disingenuous hypocrisy, coming as it had in the form of a tweet from a Labour Party that has, while supposedly in opposition, been nothing but a bag carrier and excited accomplice of the application of the very rules that gave us Nurse Jenny's testimony. Regardless, how on earth could we have reached a point where, in the face of a disease with such a high recovery rate, such a scenario was ever deemed appropriate and also unavoidable? For want of a surname or any other details, we cannot know if Jenny is a real person or a composite brought together by a PR professional to illustrate a general point. There is, however, no hiding from the fact that the picture painted of a human being broken and crying, denied the right to be by the side of someone dearly loved, holding her hand at the end of her life, was made real too many times to count during the course of this human tragedy we have called a pandemic. That such traumas were inflicted by authority figures who then flouted their own diktats, presumably because they knew there was no need for them, because they had evidently gleaned that there was nothing much for them to fear from the disease, is a thought hardly to be borne by decent people. I struggle to know how even to begin to express my horror at how far we have fallen as a society. Breach of trust is one thing, but if this is where we are now, then we are close to lost entirely. A civilised society must hold some things as sacred, never to be broken or dishonoured. Throughout this crisis, the sanctity of the family has been ignored and set aside, apparently for the greater good. Family members have been deliberately isolated from one another, denied the togetherness that makes life worth living. Men, women, consigned to early death from all manner of ailments, while those they loved broke their hearts elsewhere. Attacks on the family are always in the playbook of those with a view to establishing new power and new control. But there are bonds between people that no government has the right to deny, far less to seek to break. As the marriage vows have it, So they are no longer two, but one flesh. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no one separate. If we are
What
to
you
condemn
doing,
husbands to scream their grief in cars, in hospital car parks, while wives die alone, then are there any leaders
All right.
anywhere in the land worthy of the trust?
There you go. There you go. What's going? I was just loading up my coal stove. I don't know what you guys are talking about. We see that more of that bullshit come in here from the porn bots. Oh, yeah. And where is live? There we go. And I got, all right, thank you, sis. One more here. But you didn't leave me the, you didn't leave me the link, sis, if you're listening. I guess copy this. Home on the range. Let's see. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Bet. Shoot. Oh. For gone. Comments of, what can I say, man? I work here. 7 degrees, 7.9. It's been the warmest I've been in a long time. Yeah, let's see what we got. I can't find that video, sis. Yeah, I can't find that video. The 7 U.S. government payoffs to kill you in a hospital. Yeah. Let's try to copy that. Did we get there? No matches. Well, sis, hey, I tried. If you can get that for us, no matches. So I copied and pasted. Mm-mm. Mm. Mm. Yeah. Well, I should probably, I like to see this. The 7 U.S. government payoff to kill you in the hospital by Dr. Pierre. Anyways, she didn't leave a link with it, and I copied and pasted, and it won't get me there. So we'll just have to wait. I rebooted and they disappeared. 4 comments. Well, now people can't see each other in the room? What else is new? Crazy, man. Anyways, I got this one, but that ain't the one I want. Oh, well. Well, at time we'll roll some cigarettes. Yeah. Oh, we got anything else you want to see? Put it up. Mm-hmm. Oh, we got like I'm a half an hour behind on my own chat. Come on, baby. Tube commercial. To be. I don't know your name. It's all right. Don't worry about nothing. We're all good. Just Fast Eddie having problems. I don't know why. Staying in there. It'll be all right. Oh, home on the range. We have a happy joy. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. Mm-hmm. Got Miss Dragon, doctor gave him the dewormer, the horse. I don't know the name of the shit. What else? What's the one Leslie did? Oh, this one. Did you guys see this? It's effing crazy, man. I'll go full screen. Look at this guy. I mean, Steph, you got some tough times where you are. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. She says she feels good. How do you turn chat on and off again? I don't understand that. Maybe for something to do on a phone. I don't know if you guys can see this. With those circles in the sky. Yeah, nothing to see here. Not Stacy Leslie. Stacy came in, said she'd be with us, and then disappeared, I guess. Can turn off. I don't know what you guys mean. That's all right. I don't see how I turn off chat on here. But that's on here. I'm not on a phone. Anyway, happy joy, everyone. We get the big Sunday. Bubba was here. I don't know where he went. I had some questions for him. He was supposed to be downloading a video. Oh, well, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how to do it. I really don't care. Maybe I can't do it because I'm in the deal. I don't understand turning off chat and turning it on. So I don't need a lesson for it. I'm all good. I hope you get your shit squared away, Eddie. I'm sorry it happened. I don't think it's got anything to do with this room specifically, though. Big old circles, man. Oh, yeah. Look under the line where you type in your comment. Yeah, there's nothing under here. Well, anyways, this was something I thought was a little more compelling than fucking flapping gums about fucking shit disappearing or whatever you're bitching about. Let me go over here. Where are you guys? Look under where you... I'm looking under. Hide chat. Okay, I never seen that because I don't go down that far. All right, thank you. Now I know how to hide chat. Why? I don't know. Anyways, this is Leslie's video, and I thought that was pretty shabby shit right there, man. I'll put the link to that in chat. No, I didn't say anyone was bitching. Whatever. I don't understand your thought process of hiding chat. Why you would even want to. The whole purpose of being in a room. Now, here, what I can do is do this. I can go make it half screen during a live. I can do that, but I never seen hide chat. Maybe because I don't scroll down that much. Anyways. Hallelujah. We got some videos you want to play, put them up. Now we're going to roll some smokes and get on the road. This was really good. I would suggest all you guys check this out. We'll let this run. Nobody's got anything. Jim Lee.
The Russian woodpecker, the Duga 3 radar, which is actually powered by the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. Most people don't know this. Was blamed for a severe winter that caused the deaths of many people in America. And shortly after, 3 years after that winter and the El Nino popping up out of cycle, it is widely believed, or at least by me, and of course, the Russians said so after I said so, after the HBO, little documentary series on the Chernobyl meltdown occurred, that the CIA blew up the Chernobyl nuclear power plant.
That's what he's saying. CIA blew up Chernobyl.
I'll always clarify with that. But this isn't speculation, in my opinion. This is from Popular Communications. This is not your conspiracy rag. This is like Popular Mechanics, but for radio nerds. Popular Communications 1984 is extremely low frequency, able to manipulate the weather. It has a technique devised by Tesla, permitted the Soviets to alter the world's weather. Last Christmas, the low temperatures records in 21 states and 60 cities were broken, caused the deaths of 138 persons, and damaged many millions of dollars of worth of crops. While this was going on, December in Europe was unseasonably warm. El Nino popped up unexpectedly off schedule in 1982 and 1983, while the Duga 3, the Russian woodpecker, was operating, powered by the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. And of course, Dr. Andrew Mitrowski, Canadian State Department, not a conspiratard, said in the case of the winter of 1976 and 77, the Soviets managed to establish
Well, we had the blizzard of 78.
And then learned how to establish relatively stable and localized ELF magnetic fields, which were able to hamper the jet stream flow in northern hemisphere. He further stated, as the columnar waves rotated clockwise, the westerly winds were sucked upwards counterclockwise into the upper atmosphere, while a drag bro air brought, that's I missed a T. While a drag brought air from the upper atmosphere on the opposite side. Dr. Mitrowski postulates that Soviet extremely low frequency signals are pulses on a frequency of 31.5 hertz and have caused a giant standing wave troughs in the Rocky Mountains between Alberta and New Mexico and another through the eastern United States. That they were creating huge standing waves. Standing waves are waves that basically oscillate like this. And that would account for what a lot of people call these gravity wave clouds. They're constantly referred to as HAARP clouds, creating gravity waves artificially, traveling ionospheric disturbances and artificial gravity waves. Creepy stuff. But they did it back in the 70s and 80s.
This is a real B&H customer story.
Okay, we checked all four systems and key with a go.
B&H, we help folks find the products they
You
need.
can get t-shirts made up like that.
Yes, definitely. We need to be ready for whatever
So in the front,
customer needs. Even when
Fauci's an
special
asshole,
items
and in the
are ready.
back it says pure blood.
Could you give
That'd
us
be
an
pretty
example
cool.
of it? We help millions of customers all over the world. Come on.
Haba Nagila, we don't want you, Kim.
Think on that. Dr. Walter Orr Roberts, Aspen Institute of Colorado, said
See you
the
later.
idea of changing
Have a good day.
conductivity of the atmosphere
Good morning, Dawn.
as a weather modification experiment is not ridiculous. Al Bielek, American electrical
Sunday
engineer, discussed
confession.
that the Soviets
How you doing?
had been experimenting with these signals on a particular frequency, but it was only after a change to 31.5 hertz that El Nino's strange activity began to be observed. The Washington Post, March 6, 1983, reported that El Nino was the worst it had been in 100 years, and that equatorial trade winds blowing
We'll see you later,
east to
Donna.
west stalled.
Thanks for all you
This
do.
is history. And those who forget the
Happy
past
birthday.
never repeat it. And that is
I hope
the
it goes well.
slogan, the motto of weathermodificationhistory.com. Please learn your history, because those who forget it.
Doing Donna's birthday today.
And of course, that led to the Chernobyl meltdown in 1986 and effectively shutting off the Russian woodpecker, which was only 5.9 or 9.5 kilometers away, 5.9 miles. Yes, it's that close. Nobody ever talks about it.
I didn't know it was that close, so they were probably powering this thing with the Chernobyl. Ain't no question about it. Big
Big
amps.
old freaking harp standing on its side. Weather warfare on
Big
America,
amps to run
1983,
that thing.
blown up. Boom. Radiation everywhere. Still to this day. It's bad. The global warming pause. A friend of mine said, could these HAARP activities be the reason for the troubling anomalies in our climate data and modeling? Anomalies capitalized upon by climate-denying interests in their fight against climate activists and concerned scientists? in his paper, purposeful.
I never meant. Yeah, I mean, you just got to listen to radio and scroll around.
Which was posted on
Man, the people's out there that are like, this is something wrong with this weather.
After I went and wrote my article on there as well,
Weathermen can't get the shit right.
And that becoming the most popular article on the entire site.
Kicking it right on. Take care, Donna. Have a good day. Happy birthday.
And my paper, paper as well. You can still read that on climateviewer.com, and I have a backup copy of this. I should probably actually bring it up sometime, because absolutely fascinating. But it's no longer there. You actually have to go to web.archive.org to be able to see that nowadays. Jeff Martin.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for your work. Hey, Jeff, man, I really appreciate it.
Happy, joy, everyone.
But you can see this here. Let's see if archive.org.
Halfway through January. Time's flying.
I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
It's kind of an important paper. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And this was the original paper.
There's Dawn. Happy birthday, Donna. Dawn.
And that's my boy right there.
Waiting for the sis.
Rick Shankman. And it's been so long, I had to look his name up because it would be a damn shame.
7 ways the hospitals are making money, hands over fist.
But he and I had many long conversations.
Oh, yeah.
He is an MIT alumni. So it's kind of ironic that he would write these papers on MIT's website and then they would delete him, a actual alumni member of MIT. But he took a lot of work on,
down in front.
But that's pretty freaking awesome. Let's go back to this PowerPoint presentation.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Cover crop season is here.
Yeah.
Cover crops can revitalize soil with vital nutrients.
I know. I should have put a cover crop in.
Harmful insects and so much more. There is no bigger bang for your garden buck than natural, sustainable cover crops. Visit TrueLeafMarket.com to learn why, the what, the when, and the how of cover crops for your garden.
All right. We got that done. Well, we lost 1 degree in the house. Weak and dizzy, but...
If you want to achieve better results, make a great impression, and save time at work, you should get Grammarly.
Well, we hope we feel better soon.
I have my own personal editor on every email or message or essay that I write, and it's free to download.
Yeah, what a weird fucking night with this stove again.
I understand what I was trying to communicate in my emails. I was too wordy.
The wind wasn't blowing last night. Got down the same.
I catch embarrassing grammar and spelling errors before I hit send.
I'm very straightforward, so the tone suggestions help me make sure that I'm not unintentionally coming across too harsh.
I got Grammarly. It took 2 minutes to set up, and instantly I could see it making my writing better everywhere I type.
It helps me make my messages clear and crisp and just overall more effective. Imagine what would happen if everything you wrote was a little bit better. All those small improvements really add up over time.
Well, if you don't have Grammarly, try for free.
What are you doing, Hanson? You want to go out? You want to go out? 3rd time. You want to go out? 4th time. Let me bring him out. I think he wants to go out.
I'm not doing this fast. You know, Southerners, we just can't do anything fast. I wish I could
stretch, good
fast.
boy.
Like, I wish I could talk 35 miles per hour. Like I was from New Jersey or New York. But it's just not possible. Sorry. Play me in 2 times. That's what a lot of people do. Put it in 2 times. So do that. Project Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds generates sunshine reflecting noctilucent clouds and increasing amounts in the mesosphere, which will reflect the way the sun's energy back into space. Noctilucent clouds formed from the breakdown of methane in a circular zone above the HARP transmitter. 4 other similar facilities in the world: High Pass, Alaska, Arecibo, Puerto Rico, Iskat, Norway, and Sura, Russia. High Pass is closed. Arecibo and Norway and Russia we talked about already. But
I take you guys out. You didn't go out yesterday. It's cold. Should be all right today. Oh, yeah. Go see my glare ice. Got more rain coming. Dawn. We got more rain coming. Yeah. I don't know if you can see that. I don't see too good out here. Groveland, I couldn't make sense of your bill. I couldn't make sense of it. Kind of crazy, but whatever. All ice. All ice. It's all ice. Ice, all the way. We got rain coming. I don't know anymore. Technically, I don't think it was under 3s. We're supposed to warm up to 42 by tomorrow. Lucy in the sky. Juicy Lucy. Hey, Juicy Lucy. I could use Juicy Lucy. Yeah, I don't know. Well, it's going to do is probably rain 2 inches and then rain a half an inch. Donna is saying she's got rain coming there in Western Mass. Got some snowmobiles out on the lake. Lake was popping last night. And enough to wasn't loud enough to really pick it up, I don't think, on camera, but it was popping last night. Better days ahead, not for me. Thank God we stacked up on coal ash to combat this shit. This is 3 years in a row of this bullshit up here with weather modification. The shit they spray in Oregon and the shit they spray in California and everywhere in between flows up here. This is the winters we're having. I think we're getting dry too. Another thing about this ice, the water don't seep into the ground too well. Whereas if you had just a base of 10 inches of snow. Yeah, I can't see too well. Maybe I should clean this. Sky is blue though. Let's look on the positive side. Look at that. Nevada blue, baby. Yeah. Not for long. I say by 2, 3 o'clock, we'll see them coming in from the west at trails. Yeah. What are you doing, Scratchy? Rolling. Wow. I ain't seen him rolling in a long time. That's good. That's good. We're doing the best we can. Yeah. Nice, ain't nice. Whitish blue skies. Yeah, it's a beautiful day on WALK, but boy, it's so tough walking over there for both him and I. Got a 1/4 inch of ice on top of 3 inches of snow. Walk in that for a little bit, you'll get a good workout. The sky is bad. I didn't get a notification. We can play him in a minute. Oh, boy. Yeah. Well, anyways, all that shit floats up here and dumps on us. We are the anus of the United States of America, from the Maine Canadian border down about Maryland. That's where most of the shit flows out. They wonder about Corona bullshit. I still think it's connected to all the trailing. Trailing has been stepped up real heavy. I seen you roly-poly out there. Good boy. Get some stretching done. Did you get some stretching done, you big hound? The big hound. His birthday's coming up. Where is he? Let's see. You got a birthday coming. Mm-hmm. You get them 4-wheel drive and claws. He does pretty good in this ice shit. Well, that coal ash does good. Yeah. Except this spring, the grass will grow like wildfire. What are you smelling? What do you got? What do you got, Lassie? Oh. Buddy, be careful. Yeah. Where is he? There he is. Oh, big body. How about a big stretch for everyone? Gonna show them how you stretch? What are you looking for? There's something in the air. Mm-hmm. Easy does it. Good job. Yeah. What are you scratching about? Oh. Chemtrail ear again. I gotta wash his ear out. I'm telling you, chemtrails. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That should hit me like a ton of bricks when I walk through there. I don't know what she's doing. Strange days indeed. Yeah. Who was that? I think it was Traveling Wilburys. I don't remember who it was. Anyways, good morning, everyone. Hope your day's going well. We did a live last night. Lewis joined us. 30 degrees Celsius, like 95 degrees there. Oh, yeah. New beginning. Yeah. What's Stephanie video? Let's see what we got here. Stephanie. Let's go watch this. Minute 28.
Sunday morning.
29. Ooh.
30 minutes before 7. That's looking straight east. Thought I'd get out here and get these pink. See, way over there. Pink.
Oh, boy.
And this, see him? That's looking towards Big Bear right here.
Oh, yeah.
That's straight up. That one there's
Drippy
Mr.
drippies.
Butterbud. Please tell me what that is.
Pineapple juice. Without Dawn, I like that. That's pretty cool.
What a disappointing thing to get up to.
Yeah.
See how black those are. That's Lake Arrowhead way, that way. Straight to LA. This is the morning sky, not the nighttime sky.
I like them trees. I forgot what they call the big, tall, pointy ones.
That's looking towards San Diego.
A lot of people in Utah, the Mormons, planted them for windbreaks in the desert.
That's so weird. The sun's not up yet, so I can't give you the sun. And that's looking like straight towards Salt Sea.
Cypress, thanks. I like your wind chimes.
Okay, I'm done. Have a good day.
Italian cypress. I always forget that. I'll get this one. And we got
This is just a quickie of the sun coming up. As you
that's
can
straight
see,
east.
they're covering it. They're covering where it's going to go.
Oh boy.
Go right up through here.
Oh boy. I'll be here in 4 days.
This is just a real quickie.
Imagine if that didn't happen.
Birds. That's always a good
You'd have a
sign.
beautiful blue sky there. Very few clouds, if any. Not sure I can handle that much
Anyway, make the best of it.
acetone, but
Have a
I
good
got
day.
an orange down yesterday. Chicken noodle soup didn't go well. Well, yeah. Yeah. Wow. Hour and 15 minutes. They're gonna abandon gold mine. Nice. That'll be interesting. Van wives don't look like they got out of Puerto Rico. On an island, Puerto Rico. That's off-road recovery. We watched him destroy the tire the other day on his ski track vehicle. Shingles, good shingles. Wonder Hussy. The Flower Gold Wizard out there in the freezing cold digging up the ground. Forgotten mining history. That's going to be good. Australians locking people up. Yeah, we got tired of that, watching that shit. I don't have no empathy for anyone else but America now. Yep, that's just my opinion. You want to tell the weather there or what's going on? What breakfast at dinner. So I didn't eat breakfast. I get to eat it. Omelet. Yeah. Grits, eggs, and bacon for dinner last night. 2 days in a row. Yeah, good salad is a good deal. Yeah. Well. Buddy, thanks you all for the contributions you made. He's a good old dog. He may not like me too much, but he's a good old dog, huh? You big singing dog. Yeah. We tried something new last night. Yeah, I didn't even realize. So we're starting my playlist from the top, but now I'm going halfway down. Pineapple juice, good. Good. Oh, yeah. So we got quite a bit to watch for this evening. Yeah, fucking stove, man. It's almost 10 degrees outside now. It's only 61 in here, and that thing is wide open. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. You watch that spinach and salad. Wash it really good. You don't need no bullshit from them. You know, salmonella always breaking out, seems like now. Yeah. But we will hope you get a speedy recovery for sure. Make yourself so. Yeah, that's all nice, ain't it? Yeah. Well, we're going to try out my new rack today. I'm going to do a few touching ups on it. But I made a rack to go in the coal stove. Good food so far, right? Imperfect Foods. Anyone want to check it out? Off order code. Good for you. You like that? We should what do you want? What do you want? You want another bone? Hold on. I got a book of edible wild plants. I forgot to show you guys that. Hold on a second. Let me take care of it. I still got the munchies there. Oh, yeah. Oh, what the fudge. Let's see what they got in here. Yeah. Let me put this over here. Wire's getting stiff. Yeah. Don't like the cold. Oh, yeah. No pictures. No fucking pictures. The first time I looked into it. All right, here's a few pictures. Don't be telling people what to eat without pictures. Nettle. Nettle. Righty. Micro print. Look at the way they print this shit. You got all that room. Look at the bottom of the page, all white. Look at the space in between here. I don't understand these fucking people. Burn hazel, burn nettle, burn weed, common nettle, nettle, stinging nettle. Perennials growing heights between 3 and 7 feet when mature. I've never seen a stinging nettle that high. Maybe up to my chest. Soft green leaves between 6 inches long. Tiny flowers can be green, yellow, or brown. They'll have a pleasant, earthy flavor. These taste like cross between spinach and cucumber. And there's no warning on this. Boy, I'm not liking this book at all. You touch stinging nettle and you ain't got gloves on, you might have quite a surprise. Milkweed. This says milk. I don't know nothing about this shit. I'm not really interested in this shit. Too complicated for me. Maybe one day. Lamb's quarters. Yeah. Juniper. I know juniper tree, but they don't look like that. Not what I know, so shows how ignorant I am. Garlic mustard. Interesting. Fiddleheads. Fiddleheads. Tastes like asparagus, sort of. Invasive weed there. Is it really? I'm really not, I mean, that's the best you could do. These plants, how about take a picture from a distance, a real picture? Painted pictures. Fuck, dandelions. I mean, that really don't look like a dandelion all that much to me, but that's me. Dandelions. Blow ball. Canker root. Downhead. Going. Milk witch. Milk witch. Peasant's clock. I guess all the names. Yeah, this is too highfalutin for me. What's this? Curly duck. And they show the shit prepared. It's like, fuck, what's wrong with you? Take a picture of the goddamn plant in the wild. Anyways, I think we're going to auction this off. Ridiculous. And I tell you, if you ever get one of these for mushrooms, I think the society, what's the name of the society? Was tofu too. It was never. I made tofu in Alaska. So I was renting this place off them, and they said, "Hey, you're gonna make a dish. I got plenty of moose." He says, "How about moose and tofu?" It was actually quite good. Throw it away, and then you don't have to look at it and get angry. I'm not angry. Why are you always tripping me out? What's wrong with you, girl? I mean, other people in the room see this. I'm not angry. I'm just telling you, if you're going to put a fucking book, tell people how to eat shit, that ain't a proper picture. My opinion. I'm not angry about nothing. I'm more you wounded me up than anything else. No, I'm not always angry. Actually, from what everyone says, you're the angry one in here. And I try to ignore it and I let it go. All right, what do we got here? Fucking angry. Good. Don't let the door hit you in the ass. You come and try to do this every morning, and let's see you keep people rolling for a couple hours. You're not going to destroy this room. You go and have a fuck fest with Jimmy Jew. Stay out of our goddamn lives. Anyways, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. If you're going to get a book on mushrooms, what's the name of it? Society. I forgot the name of it. It's anyways, that's a good book. It's got several pictures of the mushroom and more information on the mushroom. All right. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, I mean, good morning, Backwoods. I always try to get along. But what positive shit you putting in here? Call me angry all the time. I don't need that shit in here. The fuck is wrong with you? Backwoods looks forward to having this goddamn thing on here every morning. A lot of other people do. We learn a lot. And we bond a lot. I don't need that shit. Life's hard enough. And then to hear from other people for the last 2 months. I mean, what do you expect from me? You ain't got it here. Go somewhere else. Slept in all day. We got 62 in the house. And the woman's, it's been probably for the 48 hours. We got 10 degrees. Yeah, you get any tsunami warning over there on the coast? We were watching earlier some of the water rushing into California. So we heard it went all the way to Alaska, the tsunami warning. And they're saying that thing's going to blow again, so just hold on. This is going to be an hour long. I'm probably not going to be able to watch the whole thing.
Meet your next pillow.
Shut up. Shut the hell up. You and your pillow. Tell me why I need a square pillow.
With Not Bigger Mining Metals. And on today, I've got a special little treat for you. We are down kind of in the hills above San Diego, LA. We're at the Eagle Mine, the old Eagle Gold Mine here near Julian, California. And we're going to take a tour of the underground workings and then some of this old milling equipment behind me. So let's go check it out.
Some of the
Eagle Mine, and we're with Rick.
Did you see some of the video? Today we concentrated on the tsunami and all the packages being robbed out of the train. Go away now. You want to go back out? It's like, all right. It's a heat wave. Look at how quick that temperature's coming up. Holy macaroni and cheese. Groveland. I haven't seen her in here. She was in here earlier, but I haven't seen her. Oh, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She leaking again. Burning like the sun, but ain't heating the house. I don't know what the fuck's gotta be leaking. Oh, Rolling back. Oh. We got I don't know if you guys ever met this guy. He sells mining equipment. You want to keep going?
Give us a quick tour. So we'll follow Rick through the Eagle Mine and through the mill, and he can show us around.
All right, I'd be happy to.
Okay, thanks, Rick.
Thank you. All right, everybody. I'll start off by introducing you to this metal box that we call a mine cart. It's a 1-ton mine cart. 1-ton quartz. Actually, the miners would have called this a trough.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if some people want me to end this. There's a lot of people, you know, on the phone tell me keep going, you know. I think it serves a purpose. If you're not getting something out of the room, then why be here? You know what I mean?
Gold was $20 an ounce, and that's what it would have cost them to dig this out. Now, an ounce of gold, if you collected all those particles and compressed into a cube, it'd be the size of a sugar cube. A half-inch on edge would be an ounce of gold. So that means that a 1-inch cube
What?
would weigh a half pound.
Are you kidding me? I thought they had cold weather moving there.
So, now let me describe this device here to you.
Bro, have you got any information about that?
Now, in the shed, in the mine, about 500 feet in the back of this tunnel, is a vertical shaft with 5 tunnels off of it, accessed off that vertical shaft. So the miners would ride this like a pre-owned elevator down in that vertical shaft, get out at one of those 5 tunnel levels, and then load this full of quartz rock. Now, once they loaded this with quartz rock, they would signal the hoist operator to bring it out of the shaft. It would be brought out of the shaft and dumped into the mine cart. And once this mine cart was filled, they gave it a shove. And this mine cart would then roll all the way out of the mine. The tracks always pitched downhill to the exit. So they never had to push a full mine cart uphill.
Well, maybe in this mine, but in other mines, they pushed it up and downhill. What is that? Tornado?
They would ride this down.
But in his mine, I guess they built it on an incline, which is something if you think about it. Drill a hole in the side of a mountain and go in there 1,000 feet and try to get it level. We're way behind. Way, way, way behind. Even on my own live, look at this. Won't let me go live. Oh, home. I got to wait this long if you can see. What? So, yeah, his since East and West Coast. What? South. I don't know what you mean. Oh, there it is. Just ask what South would get hit with East and West Coast. I don't know what you mean. That's all right. Let's go see what you got. What you got is sure good, baby. Probiotics. Dawn.
Not just dehydration that causes the worst morning.
January 16th, 2022.
Wow.
Shout out to my friends in South Florida. You got tornadoes popping up on you. This is the tail end of that massive weather system that we have across the country. It's bringing the ice and snow, but this is mixing with warm water. Didn't really anticipate the edge of this to dip this far south, but it has. And this is what we got. I'm gonna keep it short. Everything's running a little slow this morning. Don't have any ice. Just very cold in the 20s, really wet and muddy. But
weather war. You know,
places like that, guys. Y'all got some snow. I saw it online. Right now, take shelter.
The guys in Virginia last night were talking about ice storm hitting there.
It's a heads up, guys. Be safe.
West Coast flooded, East Coast bombarded. Oh, I get it. Yeah. I get it now. I know what you're talking about. Thank you. I don't think Groveland's that far south. Some of these ham radio operators I met in the last couple of weeks are, though. We go to, what's her name? I don't think a lot of people like her new map. Light snow falling in Alabama. Storms and weather. Which, I don't know. I had snow in Georgia just like that. But that's really something. Why is this stove popping? I don't understand what she's doing, man. I got my hands full here. What the fuck is she doing? All right. Thank you for that. Snowing in Alabama. Mm-hmm. J7409 put up a video. Oh, this is a big one. This looks like a big one.
Good Sunday, everybody. Thanks so much for checking out the weather with me today. My name is Joel, and this is the Weather Channel of J7409. Folks, you can see it right here. The watches and warnings map as of now. And this
ice. Look at all the ice in the country. I mean, it's winter. It's January. You don't have this kind of shit going on. What are you, crazy? It's all part of weather modification.
There's so many watches and warnings. I cannot post them all. But here's something for each of you to remember. Click Show More. The link for this map will be posted. Then you click on the areas that you want, and it'll take you right over to them, and you can see what's going on. Now, some of them are posted, but there's no way I can get them all posted. Also, for those of you who want to know about certain things, when you click Show More, well, I'll have chapters. You can watch what section you want to watch, okay? So keep that in mind. Now, everything that is in this pink, North Carolina, portions of South Carolina, northeastern Georgia, as you can see right here over in Tennessee, we got a little bit of stuff going on in the pink in Alabama, moving over to Arkansas, and of course this is going to move on up, right on up the Appalachian Trail into Virginia, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, New York, moving right on up as days go by into Maine. Now, these are winter storm warnings. These are winter storm warnings, okay? Now, everything that's in the blue that you see, that comes from a little of northeastern Louisiana spreading across Mississippi and Alabama here. Also, the coastal sections of North Carolina, with the exclusion
Look at Mike Pence on it, right?
Moving right on down into South Carolina, right on up here.
No.
Moving
It'll be blatant. Before you're my age, I said within 7 to 10 years. States are going to be on the phone with people like David Mouse. Can we get some sunshine for the week of June?
Winter storm advisories. That's what these things are. Now, let's check something else out. You can see down in South Carolina.
Ain't nothing going down in the Four Corners, Rocky Mountain, Nevada, into
warning at this time, and it will continue probably till this afternoon at some point. So this is a winter storm warning right here in South Carolina.
Wow, Super Dave. What are you doing, Super Dave?
A lot of people ask me about Georgia. Well, Georgia, here you go.
Wow.
Storm and wind impacts. It's looking like through tonight you can expect a level of impacts across north and central Georgia from this storm. Now, you can expect some snow and or ice accumulation plus some strong winds. These are the main factors. But the snow over in the red looking like Gainesville moving on up in this area. The snow 2 to 4 inches and some ice. Your winds are going to get up to around 40 miles per hour. Over around the Barnesville
I see
area,
lights out.
sections of these counties right in here in northeastern Georgia, you could get 4 to 8 inches of snow with ice and 50 mile per hour winds. When we move on down some around the Atlanta area, moving into Carlton, Rome, Dalton, maybe
Just
2
don't make
inches
much
of snow.
sense, does it?
Maybe 2 inches of snow. You're going to have some ice. Your winds 40 miles per hour. Then it eases up a little bit. This is going to be mostly gusty winds from LaGrange, Grifton, moving right on over in this area here with rain and your winds. You might get a dust and a snow possibly late this afternoon, but it won't be that much. It's going to be mostly rain, maybe a dusting, and your winds will be about 35. All rain as you move on down in Georgia, right in here as you see in these areas here.
All right, well, there's probably 20 more states affected. What else is going on up here? Oh, fuck, you gotta be kidding me.
Imagine if Segment and Fivetran had an open source baby and then
as best as I can with information that I have. We have to remember now, but coastal flooding.
Wow, you guys are gonna get more snow than I do in Virginia, Carolinas.
1 p.m. this afternoon till 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. The wind's going to blow, my friends, big time. Let's see if we can turn the portals on here. Don't know if they'll show up. There they go. You can see how this is all going to change. You see, this is moving right on up into May. Now, what I tried to get across to you guys.
Now, this is what Dawn was asking me about last night. This is supposed to end up being rain. 3 to 5 and then rain. 42 degrees. This is acting like Rhode Island did 40, 50 years ago. So I hate about Rhode Island. There's a snowstorm come in and change over to rain. Oh, ever since I was a kid, hated this shit. We like the snow. Fucking ice. You kidding me? Oh well. What? Well, like you said, the
general idea of what's going on. Now, when we move this up to Friday morning early around 1 a.m., it's going to start when it meets all this cold air to turn to snow. Now, this is the 21st. This is this coming Friday, starting right in this area as we move through to around 6 a.m. Friday. South Carolina down in southern North Carolina. As of now, it could change. And over into Georgia, more snow and freezing rain. And I still got snow up here. Can you believe that? Let's go to Friday afternoon. My goodness, Jesus say it ain't so. We got more ice. This is nothing but freezing rain, folks, from these sections of North and South Carolina and Georgia. And this is nothing but pure snow. Looking like Virginia Beach models that's showing up on most of them. I will keep my eyes on this and keep everyone informed. But if you didn't get any snow out of the system that's going on now, well, you might get some coming up in a few days, so don't feel left out. Now, as we move right along, we'll come up to, now this is like a daytime storm, okay? We'll move it up to nighttime Friday around 10 p.m. Still snow, 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 snow. West Virginia, Kentucky, Tennessee. We got Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina. Still got that dreaded freezing rain that's going to cause so much problem for so many people, as you can see. And this includes Charleston. Down in here, you're going to get some of this freezing rain if all of this pans out the way that it's looking like. Sunday morning, or Saturday morning, I should say around 2 a.m., looking like I'm going to get a little bit of ice, but it should turn over to rain at that point for me, with the ice being mostly going west of Highway 17 and North Carolina.
Yeah, I would agree with you. Sister Golden here. Good morning. Hey, just to let you know, the video you sent, you didn't send me the video, by the way. Look, I already copied and pasted it. And I couldn't find the video. So if you want to send me the video, we'll play it. Kentucky, Tennessee was hit really hard, I think. Yeah. Here it's just, no, it's okay. I'm not, hey, and I don't know if you've seen it, German in Venice went down to that train and did a good video on that. We played it earlier. If you want to see it, I'll play it again. The train with all the junk from China stolen. Oh, anyway, good to see you, sis. Remember, I'm doing the best I can with what I got. Mm-hmm.
Peninsula and in southern New Jersey at that time. So let's move this right down a little bit, and we'll see. I'm getting snow as we bring this back down.
She's showing us getting snow, but I got snow and rain forecast.
Ohio Valley, Mid-Atlantic,
and it ain't looking like it's gonna. Looks like it might stay snow.
Valley, Mid-Atlantic, and
all right. Thank you, Jewel. I don't know if you know. Yeah, you were the one that sent me this one. So you watched that one. Oh, this is Aqua Chick. I want to finish watching that. That was pretty good. Come on, man.
Presents to arrive, I got some bad news for you. There's thousands and thousands of Christmas presents they're never going to get to your house because they're all empty boxes right here. They clean them out. What happened is when the train comes and has to stop, people come with their bolt cutter, cut the locks, and take all the
Yeah, no
out
kidding.
and take all the stuff out, and they leave all those empty boxes here. There's thousands and thousands of boxes. You have to see it to believe
That's
it.
where we're at the point.
It's unbelievable.
Dearest Dawn.
Where's my Christmas present?
And the train derailed. Should have had nothing to do with the stolen boxes.
Hundreds and hundreds of packages.
Needles, EpiPens, Corona tests, pictures, all kinds of shit. Everything you could ever imagine. What the fuck?
As you can see, there's a lot of RVs parked here. The cargo theft of the Union Pacific Railroad tracks have been going on before Christmas. Those are all UPS, FedEx, and Amazon packages.
It's a real serious crime. And you know what he said? He says a popo can't go in there. Nobody can go in there. But it's going to ride again, right? But he was saying the popo can't go in there unless the railroad asks them to come in. I guess this is like sacred land. Right.
So what I didn't know today is that one of those trains actually derailed today. So that's brand new news. It wasn't even on the news yet. Later on that night, my friend Louis called me and said, "Hey, did you see the news? One of those trains derailed right there where you are." Look at those people waiting still for their Christmas portrait pictures, and it's laying right here. And we got some Nike boxes, chairs, Pokemon pinatas. Look at all the toys here. Thousands and thousands of packages. As far as the eye can see. I like all the graffiti at Dodgers, Lakers. It becomes quite an attraction. People come here and know what's going on. There's one of those cat trees. I don't even know what all that stuff is.
Oh, yeah.
But what happened is, it derailed this train.
All
You see
right.
this?
It'll be all right.
This train is stuck here. They can't go wherever they want to go.
Oh, yeah.
See, you got the rail right there. And that's all close to downtown. This is unbelievable. You got to see it to believe it. They can't believe it. They're just looking at it. Flat screen TV was in here. And look, this is where it derailed. I don't know what's happened because there's so much stuff on the ground here. All the packages.
Says a derailment. Yeah, some guy.
I'm not sure what that is.
Corona needles.
They look like syringes. See all this stuff they don't need. They just leave here. Look at all those containers have to be delivered. People waiting for their stuff for weeks. But it ain't going to happen anytime soon. Because the track here, the train is derailed. And how do they ever put that one back onto the train tracks?
Well, you get back down here when they do it. You'll do a good video. I know how they do it.
I would love to go
Pretty
down
cool.
here and check out all the packages, not for the sake of getting something for free, just what it's all is. There's still a lot of stuff laying on the train tracks right here. Some people get arrested just walking up here trying to pick up some stuff for free. It looks like those are iPad cases. comes down here has to stop. I don't know how long they're going to stay here, but they'll probably climb up here with a bolt cutter, cut up, open those locks, and just get everything out of the containers. And there's plenty of them here. I don't see any security around here. Everybody could go on there right now. They got all those barbed wire fences here. You're not going to make this fence. But look how easy it is to climb over here. Me being overweight, I have no problem.
Yeah, no kidding. Imagine all the argument from Amazon. I didn't get my package. Oh, yeah, we sent it to you.
Razor sharp barbed wire.
A well-needed shot in the arm financially for Amazon, because then you got to go order this shit again. Breaking down. Nah. I think when they stop pulling truck drivers out.
I mean, this is probably not the safest area to walk around. But it's definitely,
you know, the ones that are loading.
Take some awesome pictures of downtown LA.
When they load these on trucks.
Looks like there was a little fire here.
Like, what's California going to have armed guards for truck drivers?
We love LA.
Yeah.
Look at the view you got here. We got the Twin Tower Jail here, Los Angeles County Jail. Man, if you would have a model here, you can take some really cool shots with the Los Angeles in the background. There's a train on top of me right now. Yeah. How you get them back on track? That's the question. Where's Superman when you need him? I have no idea what that is. Sounds like there's a gas pipe. There is actually a sheriff officer here walking up and down. But he just come here to look at it too. I think he took some pictures as well. He can't believe it either. Well, one thing for sure we know, it didn't derail.
One thing I'll show you about this. Those trestles, the train bed, these are all welded. These tracks are all welded. Good morning. Who's that? 95. When these tracks, they lay these things down, they're welded. What else? They're embedded in concrete, so I don't know how this train derailment happened. What's this shit?
Well, one thing for sure we know, it didn't derail because of the packages. That's what he told me.
Let me solve your problem, okay?
We still got some Christmas trees here. And of course, I'm back on my scooter because it's the easiest to get around here.
Mm-hmm.
Warning, high pressure gas pipeline. Looks like they arrested somebody right here. They caught one guy. Holy macaroni. Some Nike Airs for free. Lots of RVs.
Well, I don't have that much patience. I'm going to stop reading small print.
That's for sure.
How's that? I'm angry this morning.
All those packages have brand new stuff in it.
I'm out of coffee. I really don't want to make no more. It's getting late.
Lighter fluid, teddy bear, Santa Claus, or some candy canes. Or Michael
What are those real high-end blue jeans?
Make sure they're not gonna take your tires. Taylor! You gotta appreciate the beauty too. I love those palm trees no matter what. I like
Anybody in the room know?
Well, I'm definitely not going down this way. He's swinging some kind of chain over there. This is something you normally only see in the movies. Those little apartments.
Oh yeah.
This looks
What
like
time
his
is
cars
it?
from Mad Max in his front yard.
You guys all talked out?
Right when you think you've seen it all, you've seen it
Like
with your
Gucci?
bare eyes.
So this stuff comes from China. High-end pants.
I got a question and maybe you know why. When you see those palm trees, why is that metal thing around the palm trees all the time? I've seen it in Hawaii before.
Thank you, guys.
Climb up there and they slide down, but I'm not sure. In Beverly Hills, the fire hydrants are silver. Anywhere else, they're yellow. But I don't know. Right here, they're pink. See all this stuff is laying here.
Well, it makes it all now. Look at this. I think that's an EpiPen. Humira pen.
One dose, only 40 milligrams. I don't think this is something that your people have access to that easy. It's all laying right here. A rapid test. Vitamins. I mean, I don't want to go too
What have we
far,
done to
because
ourselves?
I got a ticket once before for trespassing, taking pictures of the railroad tracks.
Sold everything out to China.
But you
Interesting.
catch the drift. What's all this stuff here? Oh, swab kits for your nose. For the test.
Oh, the Corona Bonies. Look at that. What do you got going on in 95? What's happening in your neck of the woods?
Tests.
Well, keep an eye on him. I think he's going to do another video when they stop putting the trains back on the track.
This is the other direction.
Corona Boni. Nothing. A lot of ice going on in the eastern United States, including here.
As you can hear, it sounds like a gas pipe is broken. I've been in Boyle Heights before, but I've never been to this specific area. But how cool is this? They put all those really cool movie signs, billboards.
This was pretty cool. I didn't know this. Sister Golden here. Wonder what they do with it when they're done. Wonder if you can go there and apply for a billboard post. I think they're vinyl.
If you don't know, now you know. That's why I like to explore, to find things I never seen before. There's some more signs up there. See, that's the billboard I'm talking about.
That's it.
No time to die. They're never going to use that billboard again.
No way. How much snow did you get?
Come and ask one day if I can get some of those. The ghetto bird is here. Where else can you see stuff like this?
The ghetto bird.
And this. Only
30
in LA.
degrees. Not bad. We were below zero with 13 now and rising. House temp should be just jumping through the roof, but it ain't. 10
freeway and 5 freeway, interstate.
I mean, it's come up about 10 degrees since I got up, but
this is my favorite one in Los Angeles.
I'm tired. 4 to 5 inches. Wow.
See, oftentimes people steal those signs on the freeway entrance. Number 5 is gone. And that one, number 5.
We got 3 to 5 and then rain.
Unmarked Jalisco over here.
Looking worse by the year.
There's a whole box
LA
of
looking
oil.
worse? Well, my weather's
This
been
is Los
downhill,
Angeles,
you know what I mean?
But I can see light at the end of the tunnel.
This has just gotten worse and worse here. More
Uh-oh.
shit storms and then rain. A lot of ice. I remember dealing with this the first few years here. First years here was snow, big snow.
There's a hole in here.
No rain there, good. I'm telling you, man, this sucks for me. You lay your snow down, then rain, and then freeze. Oh, I hate this shit.
See people pull over.
400 miles away. Is it that far?
People living on the side, but it looks like
I'm 13
times, the whole
and
side
going
gets
up
burned.
fast. House temperature is
Almost
62.
encampments
Came up
right
about
next to
10
the railroad
degrees.
track here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All the graffiti on the wall. Looks like he's LAPD. He got a little drone
Never
there.
lived in California.
He was
Just
just checking it out from the top.
overpriced, overtaxed, nasty place with too many
And here's your
people.
Valentine's gift already.
Well, I don't think the
You
whole
come and
state's
pick it
like
up.
that, but
And
you
the
say that
stereo.
about everything, you know.
This is also easy access here. Somebody cut those
Damn.
bars.
It's just still a long way down.
I know you can't believe it, but I mean, look at this. Thousands. There's a nice sweatpants. Looking for some empty containers if you have a restaurant.
Styrofoam containers, they've been out.
Down here. They're here.
At least somebody I know needs them. And they've been out for weeks.
Everywhere.
Styrofoam containers.
Packages.
They said some plant in Ohio don't take hemp and make them out of hemp.
More. Those are all the ones. They got emptied
We'll
out.
put our food in Chinese plastic containers. Yeah, nothing to see here.
I mean, you cannot make this up.
We'll stay down here.
Oh.
Outrageous. Just highway robbery. Mm-hmm.
Mr. Jeff Bezos is losing millions. But I think he got enough.
Well, I think
Look, there's some. They're unopened. Look at this. A brand new.
I think that's like a desk light. I think.
A lamp. Really nice lamp.
He says lamps. Oh, maybe it's like a magnifying glass.
There's more stuff.
Yeah. You too. Stay woke and wonderful. Good luck with your new life. Hope it works out well.
But I'm not going to take it home because my luck, I'm going to get stopped by the police. They say, oh, you stole it from those things. So,
anyway,
still right here. If you
hope
want
it works out well for you. You know that we're all rooting for one another. Most of us are anyway.
There's another light like this.
Want to stay home, Rona. Home of Bill Gates, that's for sure. Look at this. This thing's been running since a train derailed.
Yeah, people, don't forget to be kind. I don't think all those people, they stole those packages. They weren't too kind.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my friends, that was it. Life here
All
from
right.
Los Angeles.
German and Venice.
Railroad tracks. And if you didn't get your Christmas presents yet, maybe you're going to write Amazon. They're pretty good with giving you the money back if the presents never got
Mr.
there.
Woods.
Today is Saturday. I'm supposed to work, but this
scared from my safety
than
when
waiting for
I
customers
moved
to
out
come.
there.
This is really like exciting for me to be here. Anyway, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, push the notification bell, and maybe you want to subscribe, because where else could you see stuff like this on YouTube? Anyway, I'll see you guys later. It starts raining. Tschüssi.
All right, Sister Golden here. Are you going to leave? If you're going to leave, we can shut chat. If you guys ain't got nothing else to go do. It's been a kind of slow morning. We did this. We did the tsunami. I don't know where I put the tsunami, though. You want this? I'll put this. I like the guy. He does some good stuff. German in Venice. And, oh, looking at this, don't forget to wish Donna a happy birthday. All right. Bubble Man's video is live. Guy who grows pot up here. We got van wives stranded down in Puerto Rico, it looks like. Peru. Let's go watch Peru.
Have your FE? Say yes. Over 4 million
Oh,
engineers
yeah.
to pass their licensure exams.
Oh, well.
Passing the FE exam is your first step to becoming a pro. Start preparing to pass today. Sign up at ppitopass.com/FE.
Hey guys, this is Donna 7. I want to share with you here some footage out of Peru. They're reporting there are at least 2 deaths here as the tsunami has ravaged the area. You can see here in this footage the debris floating around in the water. And people in dismay here.
We had some other ones from San Francisco and a few other places. I don't know where I put them.
And as you guys can see here, the water just continues to stack up. We've got debris everywhere. And just a total mess. It's hit Chile, many countries feeling the wrath of this tsunami. But this is some of the latest here out of Peru. Follow me on Twitter and also on Getter. You'll find links below and hit that subscribe button for more. Much love.
I thought there was another one in here. No, that's not.
Heart rate's 120, BP's 140/90. Hectic first day.
but earning my nursing degree online.
Morning at 8:08, I'm Kira Clapper. We are breaking into your programming right now because we are following breaking news about a tsunami advisory issued for the west coast of the U.S., and that impacts all low-lying areas of the Bay Area. This is following an undersea volcanic eruption in the South Pacific. The volcano erupted near the island of Tonga. It has turned into a tsunami warning for that area and a tsunami advisory for the Bay Area all the way down
Backwood
to
says
Santa
it was
Cruz.
heard up in
Video
Alaska.
of the Santa Cruz North Harbor being evacuated as the water levels are beginning to rise. The information from VNA Arana is that people need to just stay away from the coastline along the Bay Area. Let's check in with VNA for the very latest on what people can expect as we head out this morning.
Yeah, and I had a few viewers say that they were on an early morning walk and they noticed that the waves were getting, very strong in the area. So the message is stay away from the water. The tsunami advisory for the West Coast includes the entire West Coast, not just the Bay Area. And the biggest threat is going to be those strong currents and also dangerous waves, potential of 1 to 2 to 3 feet in rise. Now, it is expected to also impact, those low-lying areas near the water, the potential for flooding in low-lying areas to be swept out of the
I held that confession in for a long time.
This threat is going to remain in place for the next several hours. Impacts could come up.
In fact, for about a month.
Threat,
I didn't tell anybody.
The National Weather Service is saying that
I just started talking with people and they brought it up.
San Francisco
whatever.
This morning at about 8:10. So that's right about now, with the high tide being at 9:09, and some of the areas, especially the Marin headlands, could see some of that flooding as well. We're also starting to notice some experiencing initial water perturbations around Point Reyes and Monterey area as well. The impact to our coast and bays will be over the course of several hours, and the highest waters have the potential to maybe not arrive until hours after the initial onset. So even if it looks calm, you need to stay alert. This is going to be something that's going to continue throughout the entire day because of that rise in water. So here's a closer look at what to expect. So again, the National Weather Service issued a tsunami advisory for the entire West Coast. That includes California, Oregon, Washington, British Columbia, Alaska. 1 to 3 feet rise in waves is possible, with the biggest threats being in those highlighted areas that you see on your screen. So what can you do to be prepared? Well, here's a closer look. Tsunami expected right now in San Francisco at about 8:10, so we're right on track with that now. Now, the message is to move higher inland. Stay away from the water. There's going to be dangerous currents, and you have to wait for the all clear. This threat may last over the course of several hours after the initial arrival of what is expected. So I had, again, several viewers.
But, where's the one I was playing? Oh, yeah.
Time, 2 men at a time, and they weren't that cozy. They would straddle the bucket, one leg in and one leg out on each side. And they would use their free leg to guide them past the different platforms into the depths. So, hoist bucket or free ocean elevator. Wow. Now, folks, this is a quarter-mile.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Going all the way through the Eagle Mine. We are then going entering into the back of the neighboring High Peak coal mine. So we go through the 2 mines. They're neighboring claims. Folks, this rock here is it's metamorphic seafloor. It's ancient, 160-year-old mid-Jurassic rock.
Everyone moved to
Now, it came
Colorado.
up about 50 million years ago. It welled up as it came as it came out of the depths. It depressurized, fractured, and superheated solution of silica coming off the magma then found its way into those fractures. It intruded into those fractures, and those fractures were along the sedimentary lines. This is pitched this way coming in, so it was. So that's how the pockets of quartz got in this. About 50 million years ago, the quartz entered the 160-million-year-old.
So you can find quartz like that.
It wasn't 160 million.
It's from a fracture.
100 million years old. So, folks, that's how.
And then I guess like gold and copper and other minerals are in a liquid or gaseous state when they settle in the quartz. All right, we had a little brekkie.
Quartz has outcroppings on the
God
sides.
damn it. I wish I
And
was
they
sweating in here.
recognized then,
It's
when
getting
they were
fucking
scouring the hills
ridiculous.
in that
I don't know
1870,
what's going on.
that all the outcroppings
Aggravating, though.
lined up parallel to each other. They ran from southeast to northwest. All the pockets of quartz lining up perpendicular, parallel to each other. So then they engineered
I'll
this
be
tunnel
back.
to cut across those pockets of quartz that are perpendicular. So this is called a cross-cut tunnel, cutting across the pockets of quartz that are perpendicular. And when they find a pocket of quartz they like, they will follow it in what they call a drift tunnel. So we have cross-cut and drift tunnels. All right, folks, just come on in. Now, as we go in, I would like you to notice the shape of the mine. As you can see right in front of us, it's arched. It has rounded arched ceilings. That's where they were using hand tools to dig their way in. Picks and shovels and hammers and chisels. Later on, you'll see it open up, angled and fractured. You know they were blasting their way in then. So, folks, in 1870, they hadn't harnessed electricity yet. They were relying on candle power to light their way in.
Is that an actual hat?
This is an actual miner's hat. No. Now, so, folks, I'll back up a little bit here. When they closed the mine in 1934, the miners thought they were coming right back. That was Congress formed a central bank. Franklin D. Roosevelt signed an executive order recalling all the gold from the citizens. You had to turn in your gold or you were a criminal. Sounds familiar. Folks, in 1934, the miners thought they were coming right back. They couldn't work anymore because they couldn't hang on to their gold. So in 1934, they just threw their hands up. They threw their tools in here, they pushed the mine cart in, and they piled rocks in front of the adit, thinking they'd be back sometime very soon. Well, 30-some years went by, and the descendants of those miners then sold the property to this gentleman's grandfather back in 1965. So Paul grew up here since he was 8 years old. Wow. So, folks, anyway, back to this. This is their lighting. They could have had, the option would have been oil lamps, but oil lamps were very much of a fire hazard. If you kicked an oil lamp over, you could start a fire that could have been catastrophic. So, candle power, if you dropped the candle out of your hat, it would probably go out and leave you in the dark. So a safer alternative. So back in 1870, these men were just showing up after the Civil War. They ended up all being Confederate soldiers up here. And it wasn't strictly by accident because all the people were coming from the East Coast after the Civil War. The ones that ended up in San Diego from the South were basically rejected by Alonzo Horton. The developer in San Diego didn't like Southerners. So if you showed up looking for a job with a Southern accent, he told you to just, there's the door. So all those people then migrated into the backcountry here. And that's why we have rednecks back here. All the Southerners ended up here. So now these guys were smaller men. They were only 5-footers, basically. It just had to do with the protein they had back then. So you guys watch your heads. They were small guys. And this miner was probably a little taller than his buddies. Kind of give you a visual idea of what watch out for. All right, folks, we're going in. I think we've done enough of this. Let's head on in. Come on.
You've never seen anything like this for fat loss. There is an oddly simple and safe tropical trick that's helping men and women ages over 35 effortlessly drop stubborn body fat without exercise plan after exercise plan and even without a diet. That is what Marilyn, 62-year-old, has been using this method.
Give it a break, man. Come on, man.
Liam dropped off 65.
So, you can see the tooling.
There's only
probably all chisel marks.
safer states. Colorado's getting inundated. I got a video here you want to see. Oh yeah. Excuse me. Where does it go? Oh, where did it go? These will be my late night videos. Yeah, we just kick it up. Yeah. Yes, I'll put this link in chat if you want it.
What's going on, everybody? This is Living in Arizona Now, and today we are going to talk about how safe is Arizona.
Hour 20 minutes.
And a lot of people who live in Arizona watch this channel, by the way. Thanks to the 9 people who hit the likes. Everybody who's hitting the likes, thanks a lot. But we're going to
Denver Airport.
honestly
That's a pretty wild place. I don't think a lot of people know that.
That's 8 out of 10 people polled living in Arizona, over 1,000 votes, okay, said, yes, they feel safe living
What
in Arizona.
happened? What happened at Denver Airport?
Than any data stat that you're going to read, because
well, if you want to know about Arizona, this guy covers a lot about Arizona. The good, the bad, and the ugly.
So caught up in data, it's kind of like the same idea of calling into a call center and them saying, our automated system is here to help you. Please, do you want to talk to a real person or a robot? You always want to talk to a real person, because you don't want to talk to artificial intelligence, a robot.
Infested with Lyme ticks again?
Who would want to lick a toad, but if you do, it's not a good idea.
Don't let...
it does secrete strong toxins. Some people do this stuff for like
toads
purposes. These beetles, I wouldn't even think twice about them being a problem. These will bite you and give you a bug bite. Centipedes, I would say, yeah, you can occasionally get some centipedes around. That will get you. These
Black Widow.
They are lurking, especially if you
many of them in my time.
Backyard unattended for a while.
Tarantulas, they won't hurt you.
Black widows will, and those will bite. They have venom. Yeah, venom. Tarantula hawks are creepy, and yeah, tarantula hawk. That's a tarantula, okay, and that's a tarantula hawk. It's an insect. I think I've been bitten. I think I've been stung or bitten by a tarantula hawk one time, like a hornet kind of deal. And these are the most common. These bark scorpions, people get those black lights, and they go around with black lights.
Yeah, you can see them with black lights.
Scorpions.
Town fire.
Look at a tarantula. I think a
I didn't know they had a big fire. Oh, with the range fire.
So those are the reptiles and the bugs. But if you wanted to take a look at some of the other mammals that we have out here that people consider to be dangerous, coyote. Coyotes are dangerous to your animals. I don't know if they're necessarily
not dangerous to you.
Unless they have pups, but those are pretty much all over Arizona. Javelinas, they can be aggressive. They can be aggressive, and they can be aggressive towards your animals.
They're good eating.
Desert pig. Thanks to the 29 people who popped off the likes there.
Yeah, that was a big fire.
Car break-ins happen everywhere.
They certainly didn't they didn't need that bullshit. And a lot of people saying that was done by DEW.
We get lots of mosquitoes and flies in the backyard, which are a pain in the butt. Deer, I do know deer can bite, believe it or not. So, just be careful with deer. Don't think they're all fun and games, but especially in southern Arizona, you'll see a lot of these mule deer. You'll also see them in northern Arizona. Now, there are black bears. I have heard of an incident where a black bear had to be put down recently on Mount Lemmon in the Catalina Mountains for actually being too friendly with humans.
Kansas, moving west. Moving east, I think.
I don't know about a Cotamunde being too aggressive.
Oh, I don't know.
Any of these animals that
I don't know. You know what I mean? Backwoods. How do you call it your favorite?
I don't see too many raccoons.
You know, I'm like a territorial slut.
Skunks, we do get skunks.
We got a lot of them.
Southern Arizona and even northern Arizona. Chuckawalla, kind of like a Gila monster. What do you guys think is the most dangerous animal in Arizona? I mean, that's an interesting question. But I would say, of all the things that I really worry about when I'm out hiking, it's probably a mountain lion or a rattlesnake. Those are the only.
I would say.
That catch my attention as I continue to go through this but
And I'll tell you, you ever confront a mountain lion, fight that son of a bitch. Throw rocks at them. They do not want to fight, but don't do the same thing for a bear. You'll get torn up and eaten.
This Gila monster here, you know, you look at a Gila monster, you're like, hey, that looks like kind of a cool creature. It actually is a cool creature. I mean, it's a really cool reptile, but the thing with the Gila monster is it'll bite onto you and it won't let go. And usually the only way to get it to let go is you got to dip your hand in a pool or something with water to get it to let go, because otherwise it won't. And inside those fangs,
Territorial slug, but I'll go slug.
But again,
slugging across the USA. I'm just a territorial slug. A lot of beautiful country out there. Jeff, hello. Good morning.
We're to go right here to. I just want to show you guys this western rattlesnake because.
Wow.
Let's see here.
Dummy laid on one, got bit in the back. It wasn't too pleasant.
Did anyone go to that? I didn't. My friend.
Yeah.
Let's see, western rattlesnake.
What's going on in Rhode Island?
Okay, so
word is you get Corona Bona, they're telling you to go to work.
Folks, we got a big one today. We got a big one. Inkbox just formed out. It's a whole new way to apply the tattoo.
Yeah, I tell you, I ran this stove the other night. We had like 30-mile-an-hour winds. It was below zero by 5 degrees maybe. And it was so warm in here. I got up at 1, 2 o'clock to lower the stove. And I only had the stove at 3/4. No, that ain't the one that bit me. The one that bit me was grayish color.
Diamondback because it appears to have diamonds on its back, but you can see the rattler. This is a young one because it doesn't have many beads on it.
Anyway,
you know how old a rattler is based on its beads.
Oh, I had come up. I got that stove right where it was, and it's only 62 in here.
California Peninsula.
No, I'm not freezing to death.
British Columbia.
But you got to understand, when I want the heat, I want the heat, and the heat ain't come up. It started out, I think, 53 this morning. I forgot. I'm like, how the fuck is this going on? Well, I'm going to say it's working real well. Like I said, I don't understand. It kept me warm the other night, and we had 30-mile-an-hour, 40-mile-an-hour sustained winds here, below zero. And I'm telling you, we ain't got much snow here. But it was nice. It got up to 71 in here. I lowered it again and never came down. I think last time I lowered it, it got down to 70.
Some coyote droppings.
So I could have went down a little bit more, but yeah, I just don't understand what's going on. We got a gasket coming. If it ever gets here, train robberies don't go up. We'll probably get it. And it's probably going to be the wrong one.
Who do not know this, there was recently a jaguar. This was kind of recent, found in Arizona. Let's see here. Someone said they saw it in Phoenix or what? Okay, so jaguars are not commonly seen in Arizona.
I'll tell you what.
This is on PBS here. Although jaguars are widely assumed to live exclusively in Mexico, Central, and South America, they once prowled Arizona, New Mexico, and Texas before colonizers and poachers in the 19th century drove most of these beautiful spotted big cats out of the U.S. So in other words, they probably killed them. I don't know why they don't just say that, but what are you going to do? Tell a jaguar,
right.
Hey, move out of your home?
You white Christian motherfuckers go there and kill everything.
The jaguar was spotted in southern Arizona.
And it's Sunday morning at church, so you know where I stand on that bullshit.
The jaguar keeps kind of coming up over the last few years. He's coming up from over here in Mexico into this area down by Sierra Vista. It's right around here. He's coming in there. And some people have said, I think they've even had some jaguar spottings further north than that. But yeah, jaguars are
Christian.
It's interesting that jaguars used to be all over this land, and now they're not here. Someone said, or Jeff S. said, quails are strange birds, little chickens. Yeah, they're like little desert pheasants, and they make a unique noise. I would try to do it, but it probably wouldn't sound like. It's like, but it's way cooler than that. Oh yeah. So you're doing all right down there? I heard
Gina Raimondo's gang says if you get corona, they want you to go to work, no matter what.
People get BB guns when they're kids and they'll do things. But quail are hard to get anyway because they're fast. They move on their feet. And what they do is they run and then they fly and then they stop.
I'm surprised you ain't talking about roadrunners.
They don't fly like
those are cool birds, man. You see a roadrunner, throw him a piece of bologna. Don't throw him bird feed.
They said 3-bedroom apartment was $650 when I first moved here. What is it now? He also said constant mortar fireworks is getting old. They won't do anything about it. Keep starting fires in my neighborhood. Yeah, that'll lead us to our next conversation, which is crazy that they even legalize fireworks in Arizona because it really shouldn't be legal here. By the way, I wanted to show you guys this is our 7-day forecast, okay, for Phoenix. Sunday, 73 degrees with a low of 46, 1% chance of rain. So 72 on Monday, 69 on Tuesday, 72, 74, 72, 74, 70. So we're in the 70s all January with like a little bit of potential rain on January 28th. That's the weather out here in Phoenix. And this is why so many people are moving here because they just can't get them up. They're like, this is amazing weather.
Of course, his wife testified he was told you're fine to go to work, but get your vaccines, kids.
So it's really nice weather. Just wanted to point that out since I know.
Well, you know, a pandemic, I would think he shut down the airlines. I mean, if you're going to go start closing people's restaurants, first thing you do is shut down the airlines, I would think. You know what I mean?
You guys saw the footage of that situation that happened in Tonga. Thanks to the 45 people.
We have Bubba News come in here. Bubba News used to be a flight stewardess,
but there was a
flight attendant, flight something, male flight steward. And he tell you right out that was some of the filthiest air, even before the coronavirus. They say, no, they change the filters and they spray it down. You're sitting elbow to elbow with people, man. What are you, crazy? If it was pandemic, I think it's going to fall right on their face. I think they realize they've done more damage worrying about this bullshit. Are people dying? They are.
Well, first thing I would say is, you want to know something interesting? All it takes is going onto a map here, looking at all of the volcanic activity in the Pacific archipelago here, or the Northern Marianas, all the way to the French Polynesia.
Anyway,
all of those little
you doing all right? Kids are doing all right? Wife's doing all right?
Volcanoes. So it's like, this is nothing new that's been going on in that area. In fact, we've been kind of lucky that we don't get more
it doesn't shut down airlines. They just
all of those little islands
strain you. Yeah, LOL. Yeah, we got the Van Wives video in Puerto Rico. They can't get out of Puerto Rico. We're gonna go see what happened to them. It was supposed to be back up in Canada, and they had a 2-week vacation down in Puerto Rico. And I'm not sure where they're going to go next.
So, as nature grows,
and Money has an employee wanted workers to stay home if sick ever.
They see this stuff happening and they think it's a sign of the end times. And it's like,
ain't that funny?
Across the ocean floor,
what do you mean you got the flu? I got the flu. Well, get over there and cook them French fries. Try not to drip in the French fry grease. LOL.
So more people are in the path of natural disasters. But back to Arizona's natural disasters. So the first one that you have is not necessarily a natural disaster, but you can call it heat. So Arizona is known for dry heat. The low humidity makes the heat more tolerable.
Yeah, I've done everything since last night. I just can't get this thing roasting in here. It's really weird. The stove is burning at 650.
Wildfires are a big thing that happen every
Well, that's nice. Here's a little bit of positive right back to Radical. Thank you for that.
But they're few and far between. But when they happen, that usually lightens the
wildfires. I get tired sitting here and people just being negative all the time because I say something. Try to do your own fucking deal. You might be successful than me.
Typically until like mid-July. this year on the 4th of
I mean, he said money is.
So that was early. That's how it used to be, right? But wildfires, that's how they pop up.
Pouring in for those liars.
Not good for wildfires.
Right from the.
Mixed in with
Sister Golden here sent me a video this morning. 7 ways the hospitals are making buku dough on us. But I can't find the video. It's on BitChute. And so I did ask her to send it to me.
Scott said it. He said a microburst.
Whether she's going to talk to me today or not, I don't know.
You know you're in an area where you have microbursts because you'll see like little dust devils, those little mini tornadoes. They're dust devils.
But there's been so much shit go on here. You kidding me?
Typically, you'll know it's going to
You fucking Nancy Pelosi is saying insider chasing, basically. Insider chasing. Trading is a good thing.
My umbrella. I have my umbrella in one of those sticks, but it was still open, and the storm came out of nowhere.
I can't get 5 minutes alone.
Out of nowhere,
well,
come right over the mountains, and within
you
an
know,
hour, you go from
you know what I mean?
Hot to all of a sudden like gray and intense.
8 degrees.
Storming, which leads to our next thing, flooding. I've seen flooding.
No spray yet here either. 14 degrees outside air temperature.
In the summer, I would say both are dangerous. So
yeah, Pelosi.
Monsoon flooding can be really crazy. I'd say the craziest.
You'd be very careful about down there in monsoon flooding.
Remember the gnarly one in
one night I had my
I think I do.
I had my smartphone going, and I was watching this nasty shit come up
this blizzard that hit last year.
from Mexico.
I mean, I can pull up the video here. Let me see if I can get it. But
it was one of the few times I ever said to my boss, I need to go now. And I waited too long.
I'll show you the footage of what we had going on last summer.
But thank God I got into
Scottsdale right here, right? I mean, this is heavy. I called it a blizzard. Someone from Minneapolis.
Across
you haven't seen nothing yet.
a wash.
Well, either way,
and
it was coming down pretty.
I was pretty nervous. And if I didn't get over to them 2 washes, I've been sleeping in that truck.
That's Phoenix. That's Scottsdale, guys. So, we'll see. I mean, I can't guarantee it, but you guys can see some of the crazy.
Give Pelosi the satisfaction of.
Channel, if you just go probably right here to.
I mean, well, we say it in a different way. I wouldn't fuck you. I wouldn't fuck you, Nancy Pelosi, with my dog's dick.
It was crazy. Where's that video? Oh, you got to scroll down to popular uploads.
I know. Too much. No, we don't got to worry about too much information. I don't think that shit will be around again.
I think every storm that hits during when it's happening, you're like, that one was.
Anyways,
back on it 2 years later, and you're like, well,
yeah, I mean, we're. Did you see the rail cars, Jeff? Did you see the rail? Look at that beautiful Macy's, huh?
Yeah, when I did look at.
We just watched a video on all the stuff the gangs are going into the railroad cars. They're cutting them open and they're pulling all the shit out of them.
2021, but it looked like Phoenix was getting it. But I mean, we could talk about the safest place.
You gotta type in caps, Guy. I'm on this machine. I did yesterday. Well, for I don't know what you're talking about.
French Polynesia, do you? Anyway, here you got this. Okay, so here's the safe areas. Basically,
well,
this whole side of East Phoenix is.
You know, I don't know it all. I certainly don't know it all.
Southeast Phoenix, aside from.
But you know, when I make common sense, it's good to see that.
It's just like
exactly or whatever. It's positive, man. I'm trying to be as positive as I can in here.
We don't really have any red zones where it's like thou shalt not go.
You know, you've been through your stove, you cleaned it, you've done everything you could. Stove ain't really keeping you, you know.
Fire share says, watch out, folks. He's doing another.
But we'll be all right.
So I guess
we're gonna warm up. We're gonna get rain, Jeff. We're gonna get 3-4 inches of snow, and then rain. Yada yada yada.
Passed away, and then the other one was when Bob Saget passed away. But I've been doing live streams about 3 or 4 celebrities, I guess. Actually, there's been a lot of people getting sick this winter.
No, don't worry about your caps. I read it.
Multiple different people have been dealing with health issues.
Yeah, I don't drown my sorrows like that. I gotta go easy.
Mercury retrograde today, I guess. I don't know.
This
So
is
this was over the Christmas holiday. A lot of people had health issues. And I don't see it being that bad. But
well, we all playing this because someone wanted to talk about Arizona. I think 95.
Oh, Earth openings?
I don't think you're in here. Are you 95?
Good question. But we don't really have like what they have in the San Fernando Valley. So you guys know of the San Andreas Fault Line, right? San Andreas Fault Line is basically from the Bay Area through like right here. And what he's basically asking about is this kind of stuff right here.
This is fucking nuts.
Like these
I mean, truly is nuts. 500-600 degree.
I can't tell which one's
no wind.
Line, but they have some areas in California like that. But
Professor,
we don't have any real fault lines out here.
Winter rains that smell so good.
That, you know, are interesting.
Yeah, I like the snow that smells good. You know what I mean? We go for a WALK. This year here, it's tough to walk in.
I mean, if you guys go to that mine, you'll see some big
Bill Gates from about 10 years ago saying the method of population is going to be in the vaccine. Yeah, we all seen that. You didn't see that one? We played that many a times, right in the open, too.
If anyone knows about a rupture that I can point out, I can go there, but I'll look around at this map.
He said it right in the open. You see his smirk? You see his smirk on his face? It's like, who the fuck are you? We don't even elect you, Fauci, and you're running the goddamn country. Oh, yeah.
Earth with the Colorado River, huh? And I don't really know of any ruptures from earthquakes. Arizona's not known to get earthquakes. We're not really known to get tornadoes, although we have seen some tornadoes develop around like Santan Valley. It's always
I don't know.
Never really come
I don't know.
to fruition. I think they had like a funnel.
I really couldn't help you with that answer. It's because it's baffling everybody in this room. I mean, you know,
Phoenix being a valley, it does have potential, but it's surrounded by mountains, so it kind of protects it from a funnel cloud.
I'm still waiting for Sis to send me the other one, but she's must be in conference.
I remember in 2020,
7, and I'll send it to you if I ever get it.
And I remember there was just like, it seemed like
7 ways the hospitals are making buku money.
And I don't know what the deal is with that, but I haven't been seeing it as much.
Well, you realize what we've done to our society in the last 2 years? The mind fuck on children, the mind fuck on the elderly, mind fuck on regular people.
But more importantly, they're a very interesting weather phenomena that brings a lot of dust, and that causes a health issue called valley fever.
Valley fever. Let me tell you about valley fever.
There are people who
bad shit, man.
I guess you could call it chronic.
And I guess it's a bacteria that lives in the soil. Bad shit. I won't say as bad as hantavirus, but it's pretty bad. My dog,
chronic valley fever?
My dog was 2 weeks before they got it under control. Valley fever. She's like digging up rattlesnake dens.
Also known as California fever, desert rheumatism, or San Joaquin Valley fever, is a fungal disease caused by Coccidiosis amidus.
Fungal.
Why do they call it that? I don't know. I mean,
it's a fungus.
An alternative name maybe, but it basically comes from mycelium in the soil, and these spores pop up. So I'd imagine it comes from like cattle, or some sort of mammal. You know, because we used to have another one out here called man, what was that? What was that virus that was in?
You know, it was
oh man, I can't even remember. I wish I.
Nobody wants to listen, do they?
I should be able to remember it, but
do they?
Anyway,
call you governor, you call you senator. They don't want to hear it.
Have little to no symptoms, so sometimes people don't even know they get it. They say their dog gets it, but feeling tired. I'm not trying to scare anyone with this because I don't know enough about it, but headaches, rash, muscle pain, joint pain, maybe even a lot of people have already had it. But this is a concern that people get. And then
try not to let it affect your brain, you know.
Have to go get X-rays,
it causes
chest X-rays.
a lot of problems.
I mean, the reason I don't really want to do signs and symptoms, because someone's going to hear that, they're going to say they have the symptoms and the signs, and then they're going to start getting, hypochondria.
Well, I tell you what, the point is you don't treat this the same way you treat corona. So if somebody gets valley fever there,
just keep it on the back of your mind.
they might be in serious problem because everyone wants to label everything corona.
Elsewhere. The other virus that I was talking about was called the hantavirus.
Hantavirus. I call it hanta, but he calls it hanta. Had it. Don't want nothing to do with that shit. No. That's a badass shit. Stay out of caves with bat guano and mice pee. Rats, you go into an abandoned mine camp and there's structures in there and there's pack rat and mice shit and piss. Stay out of there. Or wear your M95 mask might help.
We had a friend die from hantavirus. Yeah, see, so that's the one.
Yeah, I mean, I was dead. I would say I was dead.
Bill says, hey, you guys need my vote?
I just said, hey, get my dog back home and buggy.
I don't know if it's called hantavirus or it's called hantavirus.
Hantavirus, I was taught.
Sounds like a title from the band. Yeah, I mean, again, I don't really want to harp on it too much, but that one and the hantavirus.
But those are a couple things you can get from the soil there.
We have seen some bobcats that have like rabies or something, and if you get bit by a bobcat that's rabid, typically the crazy thing is the only time a bobcat will ever try to attack you or your dog is pretty much if he's rabid, because the sane bobcat that's not starving.
Never seen anything in the rabies family. And all the days I spent out in the forest.
I'm saying this actually, I'm telling you, this thing actually exists, and you don't have to worry about it, but there are people out there who got it. So but it's not one of the things that you need to be like, it's just something that exists, okay?
So we got holding at 62 degrees indoors here. We cannot get that temperature up. I'm going to get going at the top of the hour. I'll give you 4 more minutes. Good to see everyone. Jeff, hope you're doing well.
America, then united we stand, divided we fall. Yeah, I think everyone knows that we have
you got to stand together. Even if you disagree with people. The fact is, I disagree with somebody's actions in here, but I'll be there giving her a thumbs up on videos showing the chemtrails.
80 people who hit the like button. See, we're almost over 100 likes. But yeah, so we pretty much talked about everything that you needed to know about the venomous and poisonous snakes, the wildlife. Just like I said, the rattlesnake is the one that worries me the most when I'm out there. When I'm hiking deep in the woods or in the desert, high desert, I do pay attention to the cliffs, looking up at mountain lions and think, well, what if I was to encounter a mountain lion? What would I do? Would I turn around and run?
Yeah. Well, your house is a little bit different, and that ain't the point I was trying to make. What you consider comfortable. What I'm saying is I got my stove turned all the way up and it should be 85 fucking degrees in here and I can't get it to do it. It's not a draft issue.
So I lived in northern Arizona during that time and it comes off as ticks or mice.
You're going to have to do, I'm going to have to do dumping that. How about fix the fucking stove?
Yeah.
Find out what the fuck's going on. We got a gasket coming in, but I'm not really holding my breath for that too. Because she didn't sound too polite on the phone.
What is that? I don't understand.
But we're going to replace that griddle gasket. The stove is warped, and it's my only heat source.
Poison ivy looks like, so we'll take a look. Poison.
I never seen poison ivy out there.
I'm spelling it correctly, but let's see if I got it.
Do you understand what I'm saying, Jeff? This ain't about where I keep my house at temperature. That's what it means. I can't get the goddamn heat to come up.
What is the cost of a result of a snake bite? Yeah, that's a good question. The worst thing that could happen, I suppose, would be you going into the hike way up in the woods
and getting hit and then have to walk back.
Snake bites you. How do you get out of
I was lucky. I was lucky.
Or her back to get get you to safety? Are you going to be able to walk out of there?
I
If
just
not
want to
walk
sit
out of
on
there,
the
how far
couch.
away are you
Don't
from
move.
the closest place that has
Stay
cell phone
still.
reception? What did the Cowboys do back in the day when this was a thing anyway? Like, you know, everyone's always thinking about that. What do you guys think of this sweatshirt, by the way, as we're kind of ranting and raving? What do you guys think? I've gotten a lot of compliments. I think people want the Arizona flag. I was going to put either an Arizona flag on the sleeve of another shirt or another sweater. So Arizona
what do you think there, Jeff? You still here? Hello?
What do you guys think of that?
You might be 5 minutes, 10 minutes behind.
Snakes. Change the subject, but we'll get back.
What do you think of that?
Yeah, so
Stove runs perfect and brutal wind.
That's what worries me the most. So
brutal cold.
Say for me, what I do is
overkill, actually.
Hiking boots. Because
today I can't get nothing going on.
It's gonna go. I would hope that it goes to where the boot is, but if it goes up higher to like my leg or like my shin or my calf, that's not good. So maybe a pair of cowboy boots, but even then, a snake's fangs can penetrate that that boot. So you still will probably get some, but hopefully it's not the big full injection from a snake's fangs. And how often does that happen? Well, not too often. What's the Bear Casino in the best casino in Arizona? Yeah, we've got that question. That's a good one.
I don't know.
You guys, let's turn it over to the audience.
I don't know.
For me, I would say I really like Talking Stick. I like Talking Stick, and I also like the one down in Chandler.
I think I asked a simple question. I wasn't degrading anybody. I was just saying, I understand where you keep your house temperature.
Wild Horse Pass, is that the one?
And my house temperature in the winter is about that during the day. We turn it down at night. The point is, I can't get the fucking stove to put heat out, and so it's kind of aggravating to me. You know what I mean?
Sports gaming is legal, right?
It says one watching.
I don't know the
Yeah.
exact law. I have to go there and see exactly what the law has changed. So please don't quote me on that. You guys be like, yeah, the guy I'm living in Arizona now told me I can make sports bets at the casino.
We're at 4 hours, so I'm going to shut down anyway. I want to thank everybody for coming, all your great comments.
But yeah, Talking Stick is over here.
Stay well, be good, do the best you can.
Right here, got a golf course and a casino.
And we'll see you mañana.
And then there's a nice one on the west side of Phoenix in Glendale near Arizona Cardinals Stadium.
Oh, by the way, all that bullshit, I got 6 thumbs up.
Desert Diamond's actually pretty cool.
95. All them bullshit artists that came in here, they didn't give me a thumbs up. Well, you're more than welcome. I try to do my best in here. But can you believe that? The fucking arrogance, huh? We'll see you later. Have a good day. Be good to one another. We'll keep you informed.